you ready?
Clear, clear, clear.
It's time for a live stream.
You are privileged AF.
It's important to remember that.
It's okay to cry.
And it's also common to experience
deep belly laughs.
Hi, I'm Kia.
Why does this sound cold every second?
If you like jokes about scams, spirituality, and toxic positivity,
It's so quantum.
This is actually legit.
it's time to tune into.
The mango frequency.
Wait, what?
So let's dive right in.
Got my celery juice right here.
I am not emotionally stable.
Hello, hello, hello. Look who's here. Little tarot ears. He's here already. Oh my gosh. I look ill. I need a coffee enema. Stat. Oh my goodness. I'm in, I fixed my camera, okay? Hence why I'm late. I haven't gone live in like 12 days. And of course, in the last 10 minutes is when I finally officially fixed my camera. So we shouldn't have any more blackouts like I had last time, talking about urine therapy in the midst of a wonderful discussion about a man and his urine therapy journey. My camera glitched out and then immediately said, no more, you're done. You're done. My spirit guide said, no, we need to make sure that people keep ingesting their own urine. For the sake of humanity. So that was the last time I was live. And then here I am again, welcoming me back. And I swear, the only thing I will say about this camera, it makes me look, I don't think I really look like this in real life. I'm going to give myself a tan. Okay, better. Thank you. Thank you. I just need to get some just direct sunlight into my anus. That's all I needed. And look at little Tarot. She's never here this early. This is really the tarot show, honestly. Watch. High five. Ah! She's scared. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. She gave me a high five. That was so cute. Oh my God. Oh my God. How can I ever recover? Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Today is Friday. Friday. Woo. We're at Starbucks. This is a mouth cafe. And that is a line that I found hilarious that This Is Mallory on Instagram made yesterday during a podcast in which she discussed coffee enemas on the Conspirituality podcast. And I thought it was hilarious. So this, if you're familiar, have you ever heard of Starbucks? That is a mouth cafe. But today we're going to be talking about the other entrance, or some people would maybe call it an exit place to consume coffee, is what we're going to be talking about. Does that make sense? Yeah, it does. But first, let's say this.
Is the use of technology to manipulate.
Do you hear that?
It's time to go hunt that cha-ching.
Those, unfortunately, sound pretty awful because the man, Jesse Lee Ward's biohacking doctor, records all of his social media content in a car with the windows down. So apologies in advance. Okay. So let's just dive right in, shall we? What the heck? What the heck is coffee enemas? If you've never heard of anything related to coffee enemas, you are in for a treat. Now, enemas, okay, are something that is actually legitimately used in medicine to relieve constipation for people who are like in the hospital. There's many different, uses for it. However, as with most of these things, the wellness community will take something and then completely bastardize it immediately for their own profit centers. And they will also claim that it cures every single thing you've ever struggled with. And that was another line from the podcast that I listened to yesterday about this topic, which is like the snake oil salesman pitch is like a cure for whatever ails you. So whatever you got going on, emotional problems, gut health problems. Okay. We've heard about that a million times. If you're not getting along with your spirit guides, the coffee enema can heal you for sure. And so we're going to just kind of dive right into the whole world We're gonna see how it goes. I'm trying to do maybe shorter live streams because I feel like after 4 hours I'm exhausted, and then my whole day is like recovering from the live stream. So maybe I'll just handle one topic at a time. How about that? And then the people who are watching later won't be overwhelmed by the 4-hour runtime. So we'll see how it goes. So I just want to kind of like explore who the heck is doing these, why, the companies that are promoting this, and also then we'll get into the serious stuff, because all of this is fun and games until it's not. And that usually happens when it becomes a cancer cure, a autism cure, a solution, that you're giving your children against their will because they are not consenting adults. And that's where it gets serious to me. But it all, like I said, it's all funny until that's where we end up going to. So let's take a look-see. Oh, hold on. I'm still here, everybody, I swear. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go invisible now. I'm going to go invisible for real now. Yes, perfect. I'm going to go invisible even more. Stand by. And I got a new green screen. There you go. I got a new green screen that's not made of cloth. So thank you. We won't have any wrinkles anymore. Okay. And thank you for commenting last stream. So coffee enema. Okay, so an enema is a hose, basically, that you put up your butthole. Okay, that's all it is. A coffee enema is, instead of putting water, which I guess a traditional enema is, you put coffee. So there's that. And just from the Google AI definition, it says a coffee enema is a procedure that involves injecting room temperature coffee into the rectum and colon via the anus. According to the medical news today, there is little evidence to support the use of coffee enemas, and they may be dangerous. Medical authorities advise that the procedure may be dangerous. Okay? Some say that coffee enemas can detoxify the body, regenerate the liver, and reactivate the immune system. However, Healthline says that coffee enemas are risky and should be considered as an alternative treatment. Yes. Some side effects can include pain in lower abdomen or occasionally in the anal region with bloody stool, yum, rectal burns, yum, and colitis. Sign me up. That's what I want. Coffee enemas may be a problem if you're sensitive to caffeine or if you take medications that interact with caffeine. And instead of coffee enemas, you can try drinking coffee. Wow, what a concept. Have you ever tried drinking coffee? Now, says every wellness influencer. Instead of coffee enemas, you can try drinking coffee or taking over-the-counter laxatives to help with constipation. Okay, there you go. Good information via Google. All right, so let's start off. Let's just see what's up on coffee enema Instagram. How about? Okay, so this person's got 14,000 views, 71 comments. This is called Biohacking Bombshell, so we know it's going to be legit medical advice for sure. And this is how to do a coffee enema. So let's take a look at the Biohacking Bombshell, and I'm going to insta-follow. Here we go.
Hey there guys, it's Liz here, your integrative health practitioner, and this is a very impromptu video on a Sunday night as I'm getting ready to do my coffee enema, where I'm going to be walking you guys step by step through how to do your coffee enema. So if you are not watching this on Instagram, you're watching this on another platform, make sure that you do hop on over to Instagram, and I have an entire highlight surrounding coffee enemas and different topics. If you're watching this on Instagram,
Okay, there's like a 17-minute intro about how to watch this video. And thank you to TJ. TJ, thank you so much for the super sticker. TJ chose a pair character exaggeratingly stretching his arm forward to offer a cup of coffee. But where's the tube? Where's the injection? Some people might call it a straw. I call it the alternative injection apparatus. And for that I say,
Gonna have to actually drink a little celery juice to keep me going here.
They do say you could put celery juice in it too.
Got my celery juice right here.
But you just can't eat eggs.
The medical industry is involved with why eggs are bad.
You cannot put eggs, according to medical medium, in your coffee enema contraption.
Nobody blames the egg.
Amen. Thank you, TJ. I appreciate that. And hope you enjoy your coffee orally today. Okay, back to biohacking bombshell.
If you haven't seen that highlight, make sure you go through that because I've shared some of the critters that I found in coffee enemas. Just answer a lot of different questions surrounding enemas.
Critters?
So make sure that you check that out. We have a lot of archive stories, posts, etc. on coffee enemas themselves. And I have even done posts before where in the caption, I've written out step-by-step instructions on how to do this enema. But I know many of you guys are visual just like me, and to the best of my ability, I'm going to give you that visual on exactly how to do that. But if you wanted the actual written out step-by-step instructions, there are past posts that have been archived in that highlight that you can go check out, screenshot, and keep for your reference. Okay, so the first thing that we need to start with is boiling the water so that we can brew our coffee in a French press. I'm going to go through this step by step. So first things first,
French press.
boiling the water, you want to make sure you have good quality water. That means distilled water, or if you need to do reverse osmosis, you could do that, but my strong preference is distilled because it's the only way that you're pulling all of the toxins, etc. from the water 100%. So you don't have to have a countertop home distiller like I have to get distilled water. You can go to the grocery store and grab gallon jugs of distilled.
Okay, I'm no water expert, okay? I am not Aquaman, Aquawoman. But isn't distilled water, doesn't that make you dehydrated? I thought that was the whole point. Like, if you drink distilled water as a bodybuilder, that's what they do before a show because it, like, sucks all the water out. I guess that's what they're saying because you don't want to be hydrated. You want to be released from the critters in your body? Question mark. So distilled water, she's got a reverse osmosis machine because of course she does. Her name is Biohacking Bombshell. But you can just, if you don't have that at home, this contraption that's most likely bullshit, you can just boil distilled water from the store. Okay, got it. I'm following so far.
Distilled water, keep them for when you're going to do your enemas. Okay?
Got it.
All right. So typically when you're putting together your coffee enema solution, you use 4 cups of water. So
Okay.
I personally like to use a little time hack that I'm going to share with you guys right from the start, where instead of boiling those 4 cups of water, I just do 2. So reason
Time
being
hack.
because when you boil this water, you put it into French press with your coffee grounds, you let it brew for 20 minutes, and then it's done brewing. Very likely you're ready to go do the coffee enema. You just want to keep the ball rolling, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you boil all
Right.
4 cups of water and you're using all of that to make the coffee enema solution, you have to wait a really long time. It feels like ages until the coffee finally cools off to be body temperature so that you can insert it in your body because we don't want you to scald yourself with boiling hot solution, right? So a way to get around that is to actually just boil half of the water, 2 cups of water instead of the full 4 cups. You're going to end up, and I'll walk you through this process like I said, you're going to end up adding your ground up coffee grounds to the French press with just the 2 cups of boiling water in the French press. You're going to let it sit there for 20 minutes, and after it's done brewing, you add 2 cups of either room temperature water or cold water so that it brings the solution instantly to a temperature that is acceptable for you to go and do your enema right away. That's one of the biggest...
Her time hacks are similar to Ed Mylett time hacks. It's like, I hack time. Instead of a traditional 24-hour day, I think of it as 4 12-minute sections. It's like, okay, that's not really a hack. You're just changing the way that you think about breaking up the day. But okay, yeah, you've definitely found a hack for us. Thank you so much.
Pieces of feedback, or I guess like negatives or complaints about a coffee enema from a lot of my clients would be, oh my gosh, it can just take a while to wait for the coffee enema solution to finally cool down, and then I have to go do my enemas back to back. And so that's a really great time hack where you can immediately bring it to a temperature that is acceptable for you to use. Okay?
Got it.
We're going to go and start boiling this solution, or boiling this water. Okay, so I have my 2 cups in there. And then in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my whole bean coffee. I used Kion. So this is a good certified organic mold-free coffee brand. You do not have to use this. I use this.
That's a whole thing too. Like David Asprey, who's another like, biohacking dude who convinced everyone to put butter in their coffee. He's a big the quantum box fan. He does like, interviews with all of the hacks and quacks and all of that. He's got bulletproof coffee. He's also got some other coffee brand now, but he's like, convinced people that every coffee that that's not his basically has mold in it, which, okay. I don't know. I think I'm so confused with wellness people because 50% of the time, right? 2 cups worth of the time, they say your body knows best. Everything that, you do or think or whatever, your body naturally will take care of it. If you have good vibes, if whatever, like you don't need any intervention, no medication from Western doctors who are trying to, take money from you. You don't need anything. All you need is your own sovereignty. Okay, that's 50% of the time. Then the other percent of the time is like, you need every single product that I offer on my website. You need 25 supplements. You need an enema. You need mold-free coffee. You need this, and this to make sure you have a healthy life. I'm so confused. Which one is it? Is my body like my, self-contained vessel, or do I need 50 different things a day to survive? Like, I'm not sure. And I also saw someone in the comments said, didn't Jessie Lee do this all the time? Yes, she did. At the end of her life, during her cancer journey, Jessie Lee was doing coffee enemas every single day. And again, as we know the outcome of that, Jessie Lee passed away, very soon after her diagnosis, really, in the grand scheme of things. And obviously, many people, I'm sure, that choose alternative medicines versus traditional medicines, it's too late to do anything. So, I don't think the coffee enemas helped her lessen her, demise, I guess is the sad way to say it. But yes, that is something that she was doing on live streams, like all the time after she was diagnosed. Okay, back to biohacking bombshell, because I am just invested in this.
It is their medium roast whole bean coffee. I do recommend getting whole bean because when you have the beans ground, when you get them, they're already essentially like oxidized. And so I want to keep my coffee as fresh and not oxidized as possible before I'm going and inserting it in my rectum. So Kion coffee, Life Boost, Purity coffee, look for an organic mold-free coffee. You're trying to detox your body when you're doing these coffee enemas, so don't be using coffee that's laden with pesticides and mycotoxins or mold toxins. So you want an organic, mold-free coffee, and you want to make sure that if you can, make a light roast or a medium roast. It's better when it's lighter. If you can do medium, that's great. Darker roasts, they don't have as much of the palmitates and some of the other constituents in coffee that can make these so therapeutic. So try and stick with a
palmitates? What is that?
light to a medium roast.
Is that a critter?
All right. So I am going.
I prefer a blonde anal coffee mix. I like the blonde roast the best. Or a little vanilla, please. Thank you.
To pause really quick, grind this up, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, we have our 4 tablespoons of coffee all ground up here. I will be putting the step-by-step instructions in the comments beneath this as well. I just decided in the caption as best as I can on all platforms, just so that you guys have it written and you can kind of follow along as you're watching the video. Typical potency for your coffee enema solution will be 4 tablespoons to 4 cups of water, okay? But if you're someone that's just starting out, do 1 tablespoon, do 1.5 tablespoons, and titrate your way up as you'll feel comfortable with the potency. I didn't use anything special to grind up the coffee. This is literally just a cheap Hamilton Beach coffee grinder, okay? So you grind it up until it's as fine as you can possibly.
I think you need to get a wellness grinder so you can make some money on it. You're missing an opportunity to profit here. Biohacking bombshell.
Get it? All right. And then it is time to put it into our French press here. So I'm going to dump that in there.
Got it.
And then I want to explain to you guys
keyword
why
dump.
You want to use a French press instead of a regular coffee filter. Okay, so I'm going to unscrew this really quick. Why would you end up wanting to use a French press to make this versus a Mr. Coffee, for example, or a Keurig?
Yeah.
Because the way that it is straining the coffee is different. It's not as fine as when you're using a regular coffee filter, right? So when you take these pieces apart for the French press, you see there's actually like a really fine mesh, okay? So this allows the coffee to get through and some really, again, valuable constituents of the coffee to be able to get through. If you're using a regular coffee filter and regular coffee brewing machine,
Constituents.
you miss a lot of that stuff. So it is really important to use the French press, okay? I can link up the one that I have. You can find them on Amazon. This is just a stainless steel coffee press, okay?
Dunkin'
All right,
Donuts
so after we
enema.
finish putting our 4 tablespoons of coffee in there, this has already boiled. I will dump this 2 cups of water into the French press.
Okay.
And then I typically just take a knife and just kind of like stir it around a little bit, stir the water, stir the coffee grounds, and then I literally just place this lid on top, okay?
Okay.
You don't push it down until after it's done brewing. So you'll basically...
I just wonder where she got this information. Like, it's just like she's just come up with this. Like, she's talking about this as if it's a very scientific process. It's like she's hacked the system of coffee enemas and, you know, the constituents must get into the mesh. It's like, what are you saying? Like, what are you even talking about? I'm so confused. But she has such like confidence in it that it's like, it sounds like a real tutorial, but, you know, it's all just made up garbage. But okay, I guess. I feel like I'm learning a lot. And Elizaveta Sigova, thank you so much. Elizaveta Sigova sent a purple cat. Meow, 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 purple cat. And for that I say... That was actually a cat's language called cat language. And also...
The mango frequency.
And also...
It's so quantum.
Love it. Thank you so much, Elizaveta Sigova. Thank you. Okay, back to our girl.
Just let the water, let the coffee sit in there for at least 20 minutes.
Okay.
I just set my timer on my stove or on my phone, and then when it is done, I push this down, which means it's pulling all of the water, all of the coffee solution away from the grounds, because we're not putting the grounds in our enema. And then we just pour this straight into our coffee enema bucket, or you pour it into like a separate, glass mason jar or whatnot, and take
glass
it up into
mason
the
jar
bathroom with you. But that's essentially how you put that together. So just to recap, guys, we went and boiled 2 cups of water.
Oh my God.
Here. While that was boiling, we took 4 tablespoons of our coffee. That was whole bean coffee.
Girl, we get it.
Threw it into the grinder, grinded it all up. As soon as it's ground up, you just toss that into the French press. You toss the water into the French.
Okay, I just have to read this comment real quick because this is where I get concerned once again. Here's a comment. I have a 6-year-old. Okay, red flag immediately. Why are you commenting on this woman's Instagram about your child?
This situation is a red flag.
Okay, red flag begins. I have a 6-year-old who has severe gut problems. I have some parasite cleanse drops with him and notice some relief, but he still struggles. Could I try a coffee enema? Just maybe do half the dose with him? I would love your thoughts. Okay, let's see. She does respond. Okay. This is her response. Due to liability purposes, I cannot advise on what is best for him unless I am working one-on-one with someone. But I have an awesome dosing chart from Cellcore that I will message to you now. Okay, once again.
This situation is a red flag.
All right, so I don't think that is... I'm assuming this lady is not medically, certified. So she's like, well, due to liability purposes, if you paid me, I could tell you, but I guess I can't because you're not technically my client, but I don't think that you're able to give medical advice either way, but okay. And then another person says, just a thought, I think I should share. It's hard for children that young to hold an enema long enough to benefit from it. Plus, with each enema, we lose electrolytes, which should to be replaced in the body. Otherwise, that could cause issues for a child that young. Hello? Come here. Kitty. What? Come here. She's meowing sadly. And then Biohacking Bombshell says, great point with retention. And yes, electrolyte loss can be problematic for all of us. So important to replenish. Okay, great. Good job. So delete the other one or what? Like, it just feels like we're just going off of vibes here. Like, yeah, totally. I'll send you a dosing chart for you and your child. And then the person says, yeah, it's probably not good for them. Like, yeah, totally. Good point. So where's the conclusion here? Anyways, thank you to Jan's Menopausal Views. Jan's Menopausal Views says, shows a hippo character applauding while it's nodding in approval, saying, GG. GG, thank you. And for that I say,
My father and I get sewn together.
no further context will be provided. And I also say,
I do number 2.
thank you. That is Jen, what's her name? Who is that? Oh my God, what's her name? Jenna Kutcher. Jenna Kutcher said that. And also,
You're not freaking fine.
that's how I feel about all these wellness people. And thank you to Linz E. Linz E chose a pair character stretching his arm forward, raising his thumb up. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I say this to that.
I'm outside the Cheesecake Factory waiting for it to open.
Cheesecake enema?
You probably have parasites.
And also,
What do I need to believe about this so that it serves me?
that's a great line. I need to play that one more. That's how all these people think. Like, what do I have to believe about this? And what do I have to convince people of it? What do I have to convince people to believe of it that I can also benefit from it? There you go. That's the completed thing there. And thank you to Daddy's Big Funk for subscribing. Okay, and then people are just commenting, blah, blah, blah. Where do you buy all the supplies? This is dangerous. You're destroying the important E. coli necessary for end-stage digestion. Your brain will suffer from this. And she says the enema tube only goes in about 6 inches into the distal colon. Please tell me how that successfully happens. I don't know. Okay, let's see if she actually puts it up or you know what.
Guys, and then you just put the lid on here, let it chill for 20 minutes, and then when you're done, push that down, and then you have your coffee that is ready. So now let's go to the next step. So for sake of efficiency, we're going to pretend that the coffee is now done brewing. Okay. Remember, we have our 2 cups of solution in here.
Got it.
We have to add the other 2 cups of water. This is going to be boiling hot when it's done, or at least way too hot to go into the body. So we need to pull the temperature down if we want to be able to go right away and use this for our immediate enema. So after this is done, of course, I can't pour it right now. I pour the 2 cups of solution into
just imagine
a glass jar. I've also used like a stainless steel tumbler, like a Yeti or a Hydro Flask or something along those lines. You can go ahead and pour it.
Never accept a cup. If you go to a wellness girlie's house and she says, you want a glass of water? Do you want a Stanley cup of water? Say no, because you never know what they're doing with these cups receptacles.
In the 2 cups of solution that you use to brew. But then
go
ahead and use...
The solution is water, boiled distilled water, according to her, and coffee that was made in a French press, which is now being called a solution.
2 cups of distilled water that are either room temperature or ideally cold water, because you're immediately going to be adding it to something hot, and there, you're good, you're ready. I've also just added room temperature water, and the temperature is really just fine. So as long as it gets to body temperature, you're good to go.
Cool.
So after the whole 4 cups of solution is in here, I like to add something additional, especially for those who have trouble retaining coffee enemas or are worried about retaining. Using organic blackstrap molasses is a nice way to be able to boost the effectiveness of your coffee enema solution and help.
Now you're putting molasses up your molasses? I haven't heard this one. Blackstrap molasses. So if you're worried about not being able to squeeze your sphincter tight enough around to keep this coffee solution in your body for a certain amount of time, and also you'll see a lot of people will do, if they are proficient in yoga, handstands, in the shower, they will go now, after they do the enema, they go upside down and do like a headstand in the shower to like retain it, I guess. But I guess that's difficult, I would imagine, to hold 4 cups of coffee inside yourself for a certain amount of time. So she's saying put molasses in it to keep it gunky and funky, I suppose. Okay.
Help you to retain. There's so many great minerals in organic blackstrap molasses. So I typically add, you can add like 1 to 2 tablespoons into your 4 cups of solution.
This doesn't seem, again, very scientific. It seems like maybe try it and then see how it goes. It's like, I don't want to be doing that. I want like some more concrete evidence here, personally.
Give it a good stir.
Yeah,
and
give
then
it a stir.
We'll be adding in our other 2 little boosters upstairs in the bathroom. So I'm going to take them up with me because I add those in each individual.
I can't
enema.
wait.
I don't add it to the whole solution. That's just how I prefer to do it. I guess you could add them all ahead of time, but just in case in between enemas, I feel like I want to go a little bit weaker or a little bit stronger with how many drops of each of these I put in there. I just wait until right before I do each enema for that. But you want to go and take your 4 cups of solution and your blackstrap molasses, get it all mixed together, and head to the bathroom. Okay, so this is
we
my
made
Aussie
it.
Health Co. bucket, stainless steel bucket. Okay, I'll link it up for you guys. This is the only bucket that I've ever used. So when people ask about bags or other coffee enema bucket systems, seriously, feel free to get whatever you want. This has been easy to clean. It's lasted me well. So do whatever you feel works best for you. But it comes with a hose and a couple pieces. I'm going to just run you guys through how to put that together.
Okay. Now, just to be fair, it's a metal bucket with a hole in it with a plastic hose in it. So this is the only one she's ever used. You can also use like, it looks like an IV bag type thing. That's like in the thumbnail of this video. That's one I've seen a lot, but you know, what are we actually doing here? It's a bucket with a hole in it. There you go. You can use anything. You can use a mop bucket. You can use anything as long as you drill a hole in it and put a plastic tube in it. Works for you, I guess, is what she's saying.
So again, you attach one end of the hose to the tip of the bucket here, the little spout. And then it's about, I don't know, probably like 6 feet long for the hose. You have a clamp that is on there that has a couple of notches. You want to make sure that this is clamped all the way down and officially closed before you put your coffee enema solution in there, or you're going to have a big mess. And then here are some of the other pieces. Here what I can easily pull apart just so I can show you guys. So there's a white and black piece. The white piece will go in first to the big hose, and then you will have the black piece that's sticking out on the end. Then you have this little extender here that you'll put over top of the black piece. You'll have a connector that you will put into that little white connector, and then whatever nozzle and tip you choose. There's a couple different ones that came with this bucket. This is the only one that I have ever used. So once you put all this together, this equals about 6 inches to enter into the rectum.
Woo!
When you're doing a coffee enema, you need to be able to reach the hemorrhoidal vein, so it needs to go about 6 inches into the rectum. If you are using another type of kit, I have had clients send some to me and say, you know, does this look long enough? I know it's supposed to go in 6 inches, and there have been some where like they don't have extender pieces, and maybe like it's just the nozzle, like the tip, and it's about 4 inches, and they're not feeling the differences or experiencing the coffee enema. It was a very weird process for them, so that's why just make sure that however much you're putting in, however much of the hose, the tip, whatever you're using goes into your rectum, it has to be 6 inches. That way, when you're just putting this in there, you're going to hit this as a stopper. You're going to be absolutely fine. So you don't have to worry about, oh, how far is it in? Well, when it stops, you'll know. You're right on in there. And now that your
That's what she said. Okay, sorry.
enema bucket is together and you got your clamp closed, you go and start pouring your solution.
It looks like Coca-Cola. I wonder how that would be, like Mountain Dew enema. Would you just be like, just unstoppable for the day? How would that go? There's lots of constituents, I've heard, in Mountain Dew. And mountains are natural, so obviously it's good for you. Duh. Big Pharma doesn't want you to know they found the cure. It's called Mountain Dew. Is it the dew of the water in the morning as a natural process? Therefore, I am going to put it in my sphincter and we shall be good to go. God. Sorry. Okay, we finally made it. Here we go. Put the Coke in the bucket.
Solution into your bucket. Now, this is 4 cups of solution, right? We talked about that already.
That's a lot.
This is a lot.
Yeah.
Liquid for someone to retain. So I actually, and I recommend my clients to do this as well,
Thanks, Starry Nights. Thank you. Starry Nights with the gifted membership.
Oh, okay. Cool.
This is what I won't say to you, Starry Nights.
I'm going to stomp you.
Because you're being so nice. Also,
I like winning more than I like sitting on the beach.
Oh,
says
okay.
no one ever. Says not me. Also, if someone tried to put anything like this near me,
Call the police.
Oh, okay.
Call the psych ward.
because I am not in my right mind. I don't want it. Get it away from me. Get away. Get your picture away from me, Judy.
This is gold,
Okay,
straight up.
Colt.
Thank you, Starry Nights. That was very nice of you. Very kind. Congratulations. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Colt.
Okay, we finally made it.
Split their coffee enema solution into two.
Okay.
Two 2-cup solutions, right? So you can either take a measuring
okay.
cup and
Colt.
scoop out 2 cups here, or you can just pour half of it into the bucket and
We get it.
eyeball it. That's what I typically do as well.
we
All
got
right.
it.
So the
Half.
reason that we do that, guys, is
Okay.
number one, because
Colt.
it is easier to retain when you're trying to retain 2-cup solution than 4. And it also, I find, helps it to be more effective to
okay.
do 2
Colt.
back to back. Reason being because sometimes you can have stool, like bowel movement that is basically like it is in your
Okay.
distal
Colt.
colon, right? It is ready to be able to come out. And so that first enema is almost like it's like a pre-enema. It's almost like a pre-cleansing. It's like a prep in my eyes,
Colt.
because a lot of times the first one out of the 2 that you're doing, especially if you haven't had a bowel movement right before you went and were doing your enema, you may not be.
I think the background, like, I guess she's in the bathroom, is like, it's like an artistic interpretation of the inside of her hemorrhoidal, whatever she called it, zone, her colon zone. This is like what it looks like on a microscopic level, and she's like, "Ooh, I want that on my wall. I want to be immersed in the colon sphere while I do my enemas."
Be able to retain it as long. You're kind of cleaning things out and opening up the pathways so that you have a cleaner shot during the second one that you do. So that's what I found to be the most effective. Again, putting your 2 cups of solution in here, and then we would end up adding our next little friends here. So these are 2 different Cellcore products. If you guys follow me, I talk about them a lot. So this is CT Minerals. You could add up to 10 drops in your 2-cup solution in here. So 10 drops per enema, so 20 drops total when you're going and doing your enemas.
It's very, very scientific once again. Thank you to Life is Literacy. Life is Literacy says, ironically, Life is Literacy. I can't even read it. Life is Literary. Okay, that is ironic. My literacy is not working. Life is literary. Oh my God. I don't know if I'm blind or if I'm becoming dyslexic, but either way.
I still have dyslexia.
Life is Literary says, do you have any interest in covering Joe Dispenza? Yes, I do. I think Joe Dispenza is just one more of the litany of wellness hacks in the world. He is a chiropractor. I've already made my point several times about chiropractors and my distaste for them generally, especially the ones that, talk about neuroscience and are talking about antibiotics and vaccines and all those things that they tend to talk about, which they have no business talking about. Joe Dispenza is one of those people, and he is a complete hack and a whack. And yes, I would love to talk about him. We've talked about him briefly from time to time. He comes up, but I've not done a full episode. So if you are interested, though, to talk a little bit about him in the Miley Cyrus live stream from like June-ish, I think, July-ish, he comes up because Miley Cyrus was attending a Joe Dispenza event. So he does come up briefly in that stream. If you're interested in that right this moment. And for that I say,
one of the things that fascinates me about you is that you're from Canada.
Thank you. So I hope that answers your question. Thank you so much. And also, Asari Shepherd. Welcome, Asari Shepherd. Asari Shepherd says, 6 inches up the bum? Yeah, no thanks. Ugh, if it's not 8 inches, what are we even doing in here? Am I right? If it's not 8 inches directly internally, I'm not going to spend my time. Okay, I'm so sorry.
There's something I call bullshitting yourself.
I am just kidding. That is so gross. I apologize.
This is just stupid.
If you're into that, I'm into it for you. I'm just not doing it myself. I so much apologize. And also I say this.
Some people live with their eyes and their mind completely glued shut.
As I knock my headphones off. Completely glued shut. You know what else I leave completely glued shut? My bum hole. Okay? For the record, everybody. Thank you, Asari Shepherd. Thank you as always. And finally,
What's the one thing that your optometrist doesn't want you to know about?
that there's coffee enemas can make you see 2020. All right, we've almost made it to the final moment of this video. Please, I'm ready.
10 drops in there, and then we have our hydroxygen as well that you can do up to 10 drops or so in there as well.
Thank you, Clarity. Clarity has gifted a membership. Thank you so much. And for that, I say one final thing. I say
they're going to be dropping some really powerful, amazing, life-changing shiz.
Thanks, Heidi. That was appropriate. Okay.
Well, okay, I would again start very low, titrate your way up. If this is your first time doing a coffee enema, don't put those in there. Just get used to just doing the coffee and go ahead and add those in there when you're ready. But those can really help to boost the solution. It's just creating this, basically, there's just so much energy in the fulvic and the humic acids in there. The hydroxygen is giving that molecular oxygen that's creating an environment that makes it very difficult for pathogens to be able to survive in there because it's an aerobic environment. There's so many benefits to it. I do break that down in my coffee enema highlight on Instagram. Okay, so
something sounds fishy about all of that, but okay, we'll just let it slide.
Have your 2 cups of solution in there. You added your CT minerals if you want. You added your hydroxygen if you want. Then the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to oil up this tip.
Hey.
I use liquid coconut oil. I don't really know. I guess you could use several other different types of oils. I've only ever used coconut oil. So I just have it in like a little dropper. I drop it on there, and that way it's nice and lubed up and ready for you to insert. Okay? Get your towels laid on the floor in the bathroom.
Towels ain't gonna help me. I need like a comforter. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm being so gross. Asari Shepherd, thank you so much. Asari Shepherd says she looks way too excited talking about injections. Yeah, well, you know, I guess if this is your daily routine, you gotta want to like make it like a self-care, you know, exciting experience. Otherwise, it's not going to be so fun. So I guess I understand. If you're living in Delulu land, you might as well have some fun with it.
It's okay to cry.
Right? Is this fun?
No.
But here we are. And finally, let me just say this.
God was like, you're done.
Amen, sister. Okay. Get your towels. Get your towels ready, everybody. Get your towels on the ground. Okay, we're ready for our healing journey.
Impossible for me to be able, I wish I had a camera person right now being able to show you everything, but just can't. Get your towels laid on the floor.
We can imagine.
Hanging up. We have ours on the towel rack here. Guys, you want it at least like 3 to 4 feet off of the ground. This is a lot higher clearly, and gravity has it go through the tube a little bit faster. So just kind of beware, the higher it is, the faster it's going to.
At least she believes in gravity. That's good. At least we know we can trust her at least a little bit. She believes in gravity.
Start to come out, but typically
you never know
like
these
3 to
days.
4 feet off the ground is good. If you have a table that is in your bathroom, that should work. If you have like a shower, that's not going to be high enough as far as like the side of the shower of your tub is the word that I'm going for. So typically people either putting it on top of like a higher vanity on a table or hanging on the towel rack has always worked really well for me. Okay.
Aww.
So once your coffee is in there, again, because mine's not in here right now, but once the coffee is in there, you just want to make sure that you tilt your bucket a little bit and you watch all the air bubbles come up so that there's no bubbles in your hose before you go and insert it in the rectum, because you're just going to blow air in there and it's going to be harder to hold. Okay.
You don't want to reverse fart, right? Am I right? You don't want reverse farting. Okay. Sorry. This is a reverse fart. Echo. You don't want to fart in your internal bowels. Okay, sorry. We're almost done.
So you got this clamped, you got this hung up, you let all the air bubbles go out, give it a little tilt if you need to. It might take a little bit, it'll get there. And then you lay yourself on the floor with your towels so you get a little comfortable. And I lay on my right side. Some people may lay on their back, some people may lay on their left side. I've heard of people doing everything. Your liver is on your right side, so to me, laying on the right side makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, that's how I think about it too. If I'm trying to lean to get in my liquids, it's just gonna pour over. You get it? When I latte down, it's gonna pour over into my liver on the ground. And I may have eaten beans last night. Okay.
You just kind of lay a little bit in like the fetal position. Your knees are tucked a little bit. You're going to insert this. Clearly, I'm not going to be showing this to you guys. So I think this is enough of a visual for you.
Boo.
You're going to insert your lubricated tip into the rectum. And guys, if you just lay there and you relax, I promise you'll be fine. I was so freaked out when I was getting ready to do this. And like, who wants to stick something up their butt, really? But it's lubed.
Hey now. Let's not judge.
You're laying there, you're not clenching, you're literally just relaxing, breathing. You insert it in there and you're like, oh, that's it? That's fine? Great, you're good to go. Once it's in there, you start to just slowly release this clamp, release a couple of the notches and just like gently let it flow down. And then you're good to go. Once it's in there, start the timer on your phone. 15 to 20 minutes is typically what, most practitioners will go ahead and recommend. 15 has been the time for the longest time. There are a lot of practitioners that have studied this a little bit longer and found that actually 20 minutes works really, really well also and has given substantial benefits. So do whatever amount of time that you can. After 20 minutes, definitely go and void. So that's a big question that a lot of people have asked me is that, okay, once this is in and I'm holding it for, 15 to 20 minutes, am I leaving this in the whole time? Yes, this is inserted in your rectum the entire time that you were retaining the solution. When your alarm goes off on your phone and it says, cool, 15 to 20 minutes is up, I personally, I don't know, I think I tried one time pulling it out before I go to the toilet and void and it wasn't a good time. So I leave this inserted the entire way, walking on over to my toilet. Once you've sat down on the toilet, pull out your hose and then you void the solution into the toilet. And you're good to go. That's it. So
gross.
Then you're ready to go ahead and pour your second 2 cups in there and go and do the same thing all over again. The last step now is to clean this thing after you're done your back-to-back enemas. So what I'll do is I will actually rinse this with warm water and soap first and then let it soak in hydrogen peroxide solution. So what I do is I will pull off all the attachments except for this big hose and then toss them on in. I typically leave the clamp on there as well. I will fill this with about 2 to 3 cups of warm water, a good non-toxic soap like Branch Basics. I'll link that up for you. I typically put like a pump or 2 of that in here, of the pre-made hand soap from Branch Basics that I have. And I basically run the water through the hose and clamp it at the end so that it's sitting in there for a little bit. All right, then I just put this in my tub. I let it soak as is.
Yeah. Anyone, if you come to your friend's house and she's like, hey, you want to grab a shower? Want to take a little tubby? No. The answer is no. No cups, no tubbies, unless you really know that person's not a wellness girly.
No.
Because you never know. You never know. Okay, well, there you go. Biohacking bombshell. Thank you so much. She's just in the cleaning process. She did the prep first enema, and then she's doing the second one. Wow, she's looking good. And this is what she is. Her name is Alyssa La Scala, integrative health practitioner. She's got 128,000 followers. Okay. Glory to God as we help to get to the root causes of your health issues, brain fog, fatigue, bloating, and more. There you go. Okay. Here's what she's got. Mold. Okay. Get your bingo cards. Let's make a bingo card for all these people. Mold. That's definitely on it. Hormones is on it. Sauna is on it. Birth control is on it. Castor oil is on it. Nervous system is on it. What else? Coffee enema. Okay. Celery juice. We got Lyme disease. Okay, that's definitely on it. Parasites is on it. Botox. Interesting. Lab education, PEMF. That's always on it. And what else? Gut health, supplements, recipes, frequently asked questions, travel tips, toxic products, drainage, respiratory, supplements part 2, TBI, coffee enemas, pet health, glyphosate, IHP cert, parasites part 1, PFAS, chemicals, other tips, food facts, BII, products, water, RA elements, 7-day reset, NRF, hair 2, parasites part 2, team heart, fat transfer, heavy metals, EMF, grounding, vax, fur babies, fitness, and press. Wow. She's got all the tips, all of it. Okay, let's see. She's got a story. She's live on her stories right now. Let's see. Okay, reshare. Random symptoms that can be related to parasites. Okay, we need to do a parasites episode as well. That's coming next week. Here, oh, and this is called the group full moon cleanse. Okay, it says random symptoms that can be related to parasites, but your doc will never make the connection. And they're doing a group cleanse starting February 21st. Let's see, I just want to see. Recurring infections like yeast, SIBO, Lyme, EBV, herpes. Well, I don't think herpes is caused by parasites, but okay. Bladder inflammation, bedwetting, kids. Oh God. I don't like when kids are involved. Teeth grinding, low blood sugar, muscle pain, arthritis, eye floaters, seizures, headaches, migraines, anxiety. It's quite the list, okay? The doctor will never make that connection. Well, there you go. All right, let's move on from her. We'll keep her in our thoughts and prayers. And there you go. She's got every hack possible. And I bet, you know what? I hate to say it, but these people who do 25 different, techniques and modalities on a daily basis, they end up having a lot of issues still, shockingly. They have health problems all the time because they are constantly healing themselves continuously. So let's move on. I'm going to keep her in my list of let's go back to her at some point because I think she's interesting. She's got a lot of the bingo card, like I said. Okay, this is allegedly a doctor. Not really. Okay, he's a community. He's a community? Aren't we all just our own communities? Wellness. It's a lifestyle. Dr. Tyler Jean. I'm going to guess he is a chiropractor, if he is in fact an actual doctor, or he's a, naturopath doctor, which I've already also spoken about that as well. Okay, so he's wellness. It's a lifestyle on a journey to uncover what health truly means, exploring the intersection of science, spirituality, and mysticism. Okay, let's see. ND, naturopathic doctor. Okay, so he's got all this stuff, and he likes coffee enemas as well. So let me go to his coffee enema specific one. So he uses one called Purity Organic Coffee. Nope. Okay, how to make a coffee enema. All right, same thing. So this is step-by-step guide. Heat it up. Bring to a boil, put it in. Okay, so we got that. We already know how to make it. We're over it. And he's a doctor, so we can trust him for sure. Someone says, is this a pre-sex thing or for health? Good question, actually. Okay, I want to show you Mallory. This is Mallory's Instagram because she is killing the game with calling out these grifters, and she's really growing super fast. Love her. Love it. This is Mallory. She's got 20K followers. Okay. She's really getting people interested. So she was the one who made like a spoof video about the dude we talked about last week with the urine therapy.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you too. Do you want to grab some drinks?
I had been drinking my own urine since 2005. I heard it was a health thing. I snort it, I age it, and it's amazing to sunbathe with it. This is what I've done for the last 2 decades. You got to get the channels open. So the poop shoot, most.
Yeah, so she makes funny content. That is the certified health nut that we watched his documentary where him and his children were sleeping on the floor in his Santa Monica apartment. And he found that to be nothing to be concerned about. But she found this one person, and I feel like she blocked the name, which, you know, is nice. But I have come across this person before too, and I want to bring her channel up. But does anyone know her name by chance? This woman right here. I know she's got an account where she's doing coffee enemas quite a lot, but she's got a different technique. Okay, this person. She doesn't, and now this person also, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is going through a cancer journey as well, or has, or was currently doing it. So this was part of the routine, which again, like red flag 100%, but she's got like a turkey baster style thing. She's not, you know, she's taking it in a mug, siphoning it off with this plastic thing, and then shoving it up, or you know what, while talking on camera. Okay, so if anyone recognizes her, I would love to go to her page and see the raw original video. But here we go. Here's the Mallory's take on it.
So often when I have a coffee craving now, because I've done so many, and this is 2 shots of espresso. So it's basically an Americano. When I have a coffee craving, it's like, well, where do I crave the coffee? And if I check in, sometimes it's the other end. There's also this myth of like how long it takes to do an enema. This is a 60 ml. We'll put the link in the chat to what particular syringe this is. So that was it. So yeah, it's a lot faster than drinking an Americano. But what I find is that either it'll totally get absorbed or it'll just simply pull stuff out, and you don't get the same. And I don't really.
So she just injected, if you just missed that, because it was so casual. She injected the Americano espresso up her butt while casually discussing this and unbuttoning her pants and rebuttoning her pants. So she is confident AF that she's not going to have any issues, which, hey, more power to you, girl.
Understand why. You don't really get the same experience of caffeine in your physiology.
Hey everyone, I'm a board certified wellness.
Okay, we got sound. I don't want to get demonetized, but she's a board certified wellness skeptic. I love it. Yeah, so here she's talking about it.
24, we're actually not putting anything in our mouth anymore. It's all going up our. You see, this new direction in wellness will actually save us a lot of precious mouth time that we can direct to making unsubstantiated claims in order to sell our supplements.
So there you go. Does anyone know who it is? Yeah, she was doing it on camera while she was doing it. So we have to come across her again. But yeah, that's one person. I'll keep looking in the meantime. But in the meantime, Mallory got into some conflict with Happy Bum Co. Now, Happy Bum Co. is like a actual, obviously, company that sells these enema kits. Now, specifically coffee enemas, but they apparently do a ton of different ones, like hormone enemas and whatever else enema you want. So let's go to the website. It's from Australia. Oh, we got a video tutorial. We just learned how to do this. How to do an enema bulb implant. I don't know what this is. There's beginner bundles, constipation and gut health bundle, women's hormone bundle. Okay, someone called Rachel Hollis. She'll be hawking this soon.
Whatever.
Healthy Me starter bundle, mental health and stress relief. You know what would help my mental health is not putting coffee up my ass, but you know, that's just me. Non-toxic toilet paper. I mean, that's a vertical. That is a business vertical if I ever heard one. If you have a coffee enema company, you might as well get an affiliate link for non-tox toilet paper. Enema School, my alma mater. Join our affiliate program, but of course, and stock our product for wholesale. Love it. Okay, so let's do two things. Let's go to our story because I need to know. I need to know right now. Detox and gut health specialists. Oh, sorry, gut. Detox and gut health specialists. Are they medically trained? I'm going to guess no. Let's get over the music. Okay, so here's husband and wife, I'm assuming. This has 1,000 views and says, there is a purpose to why we exist. Here is our story. Spoken by founder Kaya Siri, we give an insight into the history, events, and inspiration that led us to the creation of the Happy Bum co-brand. So he's like, honey, I'm home. And she's like, honey, I've just injected myself and I'm walking down the stairs because I've lost my gosh darn marbles. And he's like, I'm leaving you. And then she says, what? No, look. And then it devolves from there. Okay, here we go. Intro music. Here's Kaya.
I started the Happy Bum Co. because I wanted to help people who were suffering with their gut health issues just like.
So she's from Australia, I think, or New Zealand, I'm assuming. And I hope this music is not demonetized. Okay.
Like me. 15 years ago, I was sitting in a doctor's office getting the advice that the only thing left for me to possibly do about my constipation was remove 90% of my bowel. To me, that was life-altering and it was extremely drastic, and I wanted to explore what other options I had first. I had suffered with constipation. My bowel actually stopped moving. I had what's called colonic inertia from the age of about 13. I tried every laxative, every medication, tons of invasive tests, all to have the doctor say, there's just nothing we can do. And I felt really alone. I was really embarrassed. I was always feeling really bloated and tired. I had skin breakouts. I felt really depressed and it really stressed me out. I felt like I had no one to talk to about it, and I just felt like it was me and I was all alone with this problem. I actually started the Happy Bum Co. because what saved me with all of my constipation and my gut health issues was the ability to detoxify the body at home myself, and my enema bag saved my life. I've been doing enemas daily for the last 15 years.
Daily? Wow, that I did not know that. 15 years of daily coffee enemas. Also, we just got to go back for a second. This B-roll is so funny. His and hers matching enema bags. Which one's which? Babe, I'm all into the sours right now. Yes. I like a nice ale. God, can you, I did hear about that as a trend, not as a wellness trend, actually as a non-wellness trend where teenagers were doing beer and vodka injections so they could get drunk faster. That's what this reminds me of. Like they're craft beer aficionados, but they're like, we don't want to drink it. But it's so funny. They're like, just like, hee 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 hee. Their toes are intermingling while they got their stuff.
The bag saved my life.
Pedicure routine. Drop the pedicure routine, babe.
I've been doing enemas daily for the last 15 years, ever since I was introduced to them.
That's crazy.
By my colon hydrotherapist, where I grew up.
My colon hydrotherapist. That doesn't sound like a real career. And also, every day for 15 years sounds like something ain't working, and that might be a problem. But okay.
Up in Seattle. Enemas are so incredible for all facets of health, because it's only once we remove the aspects that are actually making us sick that we can then begin to heal. So what I've done is created the Happy Bum Co. so we can create a community of like-minded people who are just like me and provide the tools and the support that I needed when I was 16, going through all of these issues. These topics are really awkward and embarrassing for most people to talk about, but that's why we wanted to shine a light on all of those issues and make detoxing fun and bring some color and some love. And
yeah, wearing white during this experience, bold move. Bold move. Make detoxing fun. You know what I want when I detox? A little bit of fun. I just don't understand how it's fun. But okay.
Light to these darker issues that so many people are struggling with today. So all of our products are totally backed by me. I've designed them.
They've been backed by me. Who are you, ma'am? They're backed by me. and I am a woman. Okay. I'm married, so therefore you can trust me that I know my enemas. Huh? Miga. Thank you, Miga. Miga says, hey, Kia, the sweet enema ladies, your yoga healer. Kate Stillman. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to look her up. Kate Stillman, the yoga healer. Thank you so much. Followed by yoga healer. Yes. Ugh. You hooked it up, Miga. Thank you so much. I need to give you €5 for that. Dang.
It actually was the most mature thing I have ever done.
This stream, for sure. 100%.
Ooh, shit.
That's what all these people say when they got that little tube and that little Starbucks Frappuccino ready to go. They're like, in 20 minutes, I'm going to be like,
ooh, shit.
Hell yeah.
I have like no facts.
It's backed by me. Okay, thank you, Miga. All right, let's finish this up, and then we're going to go back to, we'll finish up Happy Bum Call, and then we'll go to Yoga Healer, because I am interested in her story.
Them, and I love and use them myself.
Leave the kids out of it.
Oh, okay.
And with my family,
God.
and I can't recommend them enough. So if you're looking to get
Bizarre.
started with enemas and detoxifying at home, we've created a special range of products just for you. Whether it's gut issues, fatigue, anxiety, depression, inflammation, autoimmune disease, or just giving your body a good reset and reboot.
I just don't understand depression. I can understand constipation, okay? And that's what she led with. That was her issue. Okay. All right. I don't know. Maybe. That's how I feel about it. I think it's overblown. But then we go to depression and anxiety, and then it goes to children and autism, and then it goes to cancer. That's where I'm like, the line has to be drawn somewhere. How? How does that make sense?
There's something for you. If you're brand new to enemas and our world of detoxing, try downloading our new beginner's guide. That one's free off the website, or purchasing our beginner's bundle. Every bundle comes with instructions, how to use your kit. We've got lots of video resources for you here, and we're here to support you the whole way. So there's something for everyone. They're so simple and easy to use. All ages, shapes, and sizes can use our enema kits and our detox products. And most importantly, we want you to have fun, reach out, and begin to really take control and empower you to take control of your health. So always feel free to reach out, and I wish you all the best in your detox journey.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My detox journey starts now. Coffee enemas and mental health, anxiety, and depression support. I am interested in that because that's what I want to know. How does putting coffee up my booty help me feel less anxious? I feel like that is probably the most anxious I would ever feel. Drinking a coffee is already like a little bit, I do it anyways, but like for anxiety, if I have too much coffee, it can get a little bit like jittery, and I don't like that feeling. So I can't imagine, the other end, it being much better for that problem. But I'm open-minded. I'm open-analed. Okay, sorry.
I was really suffering with anxiety and depression. I was also really quite compacted because my depression shut off my bowels. So they were such a great tool for me to use in between my sessions of having colonics.
Oh my God, so you're doing colonics? Your depression shut down your bowels. Haven't heard of that before. And this now in addition to, wow, okay.
And I just fell in love with them, and they made such a difference to my mental and physical health. And now I have been doing them daily for a few years, and I love them. It took Kaya.
Look at this group. This chick's over it. She's like, I don't know. I got paid to be here. I'm holding up the things. This is an ad. I got added here on Craigslist. Everyone else is just friends. She's like, I'm the only non-blonde, and I don't want to be here.
A few months to convince me, but she knew that they would be amazing for me, and one day I just decided I can do it. Took it home and did it straight away, and it was so easy. And after that first go, it was just like second nature. It's honestly not as scary as you think. I really thought that one, I would either make a big mess, or two, It would be really uncomfortable, but honestly, it was neither. There was no mess. It was so easy to do. The prep was really easy. And even like I was worried about the insert, but honestly, it's so small and so soft and flexible. So no discomfort there whatsoever. So I personally do my coffee enemas daily because they have been such a huge part of my mental health.
Again, like daily? I cannot imagine that's good. Like if you stop, like are you using the bathroom regularly anymore? Like I would imagine not. And I'm still misunderstanding like how this is helping your mental health. Like I don't get the connection, but okay, all right.
Health journey, and I do notice a difference in my mental health when I don't. But I know for others, like doing it a few times a week is perfect. So I started to notice that the brain fog was lifting and the energy improved. It probably took obviously a little bit longer to really start benefiting and being able to have energy for the entire day, or having that brain fog lifted for the entire day. But I definitely noticed the difference after a first few, just in terms of, hey, like I can get out of bed and go eat breakfast now, which was a huge thing for me at the time. Like you won't regret it. It is such an easy, simple tool to have at home to use whenever you need.
That's basically like an hour of prep, like an hour at least, if you're doing this daily, just to get started. That seems like a lot of work, but okay. Oh yeah, here's
all my fellas.
So here's someone using it, and this is what I saw when they're like, all right, you know, I put it in, it's in there, love it. Okay, but now, boom, I ain't letting it get out. This is staying. And the way I'm going to prevent from getting out, on my head. I mean, talent. Whoa. There you go. Skills. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, if people want to do this, go for it. I just, like I said, it draws the line when you force your children to do it, and also when you start claiming to other people like, yeah, this cured my cancer. That's where I say, no, no, no. However, hold on one second. I wanna see the bulb implant. I have no idea what this is. Oh, okay. Let's see.
Pour in your solution. So your Happy Bum bulb comes with a connection hose, an enema tip, and squeeze the bulb.
Hold on. So it's the same thing, but you're putting it in a bulb.
When lying on your back, squeeze the bulb to allow the solution to come into your colon. Alternatively, you can lie on your side, hold the bulb up for a gravity feed. If you're doing it like this, you'll find you'll get less air bubbles into the colon, and it may be easier to hold.
Less?
After all of the solution has come into your colon from the bulb, simply relax and allow your body to anytime. That is how to use the Happy Bum bulb. If you'd like some more information on which recipes,
I don't know. I guess it's like a different way to do it. You don't have to hang it up. It just seems an implant. I don't know if that's an implant, but okay. I want to go to their website real quick too, just to see what their website looks like. Happy Bum Co. Natural Gut Health Solutions. Detox with us, all from the comfort of your home. Okay. Instantly relieve constipation, bloating, and IBS symptoms. Reclaim your health, energy, and vitality back. Support effective detoxification in your body, which is reduce your toxic load and all the ugly symptoms that come with it. Skin breakouts, hormonal issues. Wow, it does everything. And it cures your depression and anxiety. Amazing. Oh, they're at the pool. Oh, that's okay. So you have to, they sell the product, which is the enema. Then they sell the after replenish repair electrolyte drink. That makes sense. And I'm sure they do the pre whatever enema kit too. So you get the pre, the detox, the post, replenish. That's good. And the complete Happy Bum Enema Wellness Bundle Premium Coffee Enema Kit in all blends and a free towel, because you know why that's needed. That is $480. The Beginner's Bundle is only $130. The Gut Health Starter Kit is $309. The Cleanse and Heal Soothing Turmeric enema bundle. Okay, so no more. Oh, it's coffee and soothing turmeric. Turmeric's pretty spicy. How many, what do they call it? Ooh, I need to start my quiz. Uh-oh. Hold on, start. What's your name? Kia. Kia, what is the main reason you are interested in starting enemas? My YouTube channel. I am healing from chronic illness. I want to improve my mental health. I am suffering with my hormones, PMS, or infertility. Someone recommended your products to me for my general health and wellness, all of the above. I need a total body detox and reset. I want to improve my gut health as also. Let me do mental health. What are your top 3 health concerns? Constipation, bloating, IBS, parasites, candida, diarrhea, spelled interestingly, anxiety, depression, energy levels, stress, premenopause, menopause, fertility, weight, brain fog, immune system, cancer. Okay, let's click that just to see. Let's talk about your bowel movements. How often do you go? Let's see. What should I say? Let's see if they warn me against this. Too many times. 4+ times, and it's loose. On average, how do you rate your stress levels? Oh, high. Life is crazy. Are you pregnant? Nope. What's your age? These answers are just between us. Teens. At least there's not 4 years old. 30s. Okay. Awesome. Oh, I don't want to give my email. This has all been a lie. Dang. Okay. Well, there you go. Let's go to enema school though first before we leave here. Welcome to Happy Bum Enema School. You'll be a pro in no time. I want to learn how to use it? Okay, so this is what we saw. The bulb, how to do a bulb of choice, coffee enema, how to prep your blends, Happy Bum soothing this, Happy Bum biotic bulb. Okay. When is the best time of day to do an enema? Anytime you feel ready. So there's no better time than the present. You can do a coffee enemas both day and night, although we do recommend to do your first one during the day as you may experience an energy boost. After that, most people find they are just very relaxed after evening enemas. On an empty stomach can be helpful. Are they safe? Yes, enemas are very safe. Please follow the instruction manuals and our guidance, which should make it very easy. All of our kits are TGA and FDA approved medical devices and non-toxic. Can you do an enema while pregnant? You will need to ask your care providers, but generally water enemas are safe to relieve pregnancy constipation. Will it be messy? No, enemas are generally not messy. Just make sure you use the clamp on the hose so the solution doesn't come out and be close to a toilet. Okay. How often can I do an enema? This totally depends on your personal goals and what you need for them. I'm a go-getter. I need to do it hourly. If you are not going to the toilet, you may want to do enemas daily for a bowel movement. Oof, that's rough. If you're doing a deep liver cleanse or healing from chronic disease, okay, Rachel, I need you.
This situation is a red flag.
You may want to do coffee enemas and bulbs daily for a period of time. Oh, Mai, thank you, Mai. If you are just generally trying to improve your gut health or other concerns, you can do them as often as you like. Okay. Mai, thank you. Mai says, I wonder if they inform their customers the dangers and side effects of having an enema. I doubt it. I don't think so. They're like, who should be doing that? Me. This is Rachel Hollis talking about coffee enemas and the aftermath.
She cleans the toilet. I put out so much crap.
True. Oh, funny. Ooh, shit. Yeah, I don't see that there. They're saying they're safe. Yes, they're saying they're safe. So very safe to be exact, Mai. So good question. But if you think differently, this is what they're going to say about you.
Dumbass.
There you go. What if I can't hold the solution? If you can't hold the coffee solution at first, that is very normal. Work up to it. Okay, here you go. The more toxic and inflamed you are, the harder it is to hold. This will improve as you do more and more detoxing with enemas. Okay, that's false, I believe. And also, how do you define more toxic and inflamed? I don't think that's actually, toxicity is a, oh, I'm natural. I'm all natural. It doesn't mean anything. It means whatever you want it to mean. What other products support the enemas? Gut scrub. Gut scrub. Okay. Gut scrub. Happy Bum Mag. Is that magazine? You can read our magazine while you're laying on the ground. And Happy Bum Gut Greens. Mag softens the stool for extra colon cleansing support. Gut scrub is a binder and helps to eliminate gas and parasites. And gut greens help to alkalize and improve digestion. Okay, that seems a little bit paranoid. Do I need to replace electrolytes? One enema does not remove dangerous amounts of electrolytes, so it's not necessary, but can still be a good idea. It is similar to a big bowel movement. When detoxing regularly or to help minimize detox symptoms, electrolytes can be beneficial, and we just happen to sell some. Hint, coconut water and a pinch of rock salt in your water. What if I don't have a bowel movement for a few days after? This shows your true transit time is much slower than you thought. Time for more colon cleansing, water intake, reducing stress, and increased fiber to help things move. More enemas can help things move along. Okay, so more of the product. Why do I feel bloated after an enema? It can be common to feel bloating after an enema for a few reasons. You are dehydrated and your body has absorbed the liquid instead of releasing it. Make sure you are drinking 2.5 to 3 liters of water a day while you're detoxing. Another reason can be if you are quite constipated or compacted, an enema may move the stool around, but won't clear your entire colon in one go. The rest of the material left behind that is now softened may make you feel bloated. In this instance, you are welcome to do another enema back to back to try to clear more. Wow. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Alaska Blood Tundra, for gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much. And for that, I say,
deep belly laughs.
You'll be having deep belly laughs while you swirl around your feces, according to this company. Also,
big facts.
And
Colts.
We're going to get a little weird. You ready for me?
We've already started on that, Craig. We've already gone way down that road. Can I do 2 enemas back to back? Yes, you can do whatever you feel your body needs. Often, if you are quite compacted, it can take several enemas to get things moving. If you couldn't hold the coffee and want to try again, that's also fine. Gee, thanks so much. So lucky. Okay, affiliate program. They have all these different things: pregnancy, fatigue, and hormonal imbalances, equipment, symptoms. Let's see what this is. Symptoms. Shop by symptoms. That's what I like to do. Shop by symptoms. Chronic illness and inflammation, women's health, mental health support. That's the funniest one to me. And they have something called Happy Bum Plunger, which looks like to be some sort of, like, I don't even know what, gut scrub, diatomaceous earth. Okay, I don't know. Oh, there you go. You start as a woman and you become a man on step 4. Step 1, prep the solution. Step 2, put it in. Step 3, hang it up. Step 4, transition genders. Step 5, toilet. Step 6, magic. That's good. Okay. Interesting. Well, there you go. I want to read about children, because that's, is there a search? I want to search if there's questions. Kids. For $0, you can get a Happy Bum Stool chart where you can put it on your bathroom, I guess. She doesn't know anything. She's like, is this real? Maybe. Maybe so. It's free. And it just shows you what your poo means about you. Happy Bum Stool chart kit. Great to start opening the conversation with your kids, friends, and family about gut health and making sure everyone stays on track. All right. All right, that's okay, I suppose. A little thing to get the convo started. Let's read this. It says, my energy levels have improved dramatically. Amy, 38. What are or were you suffering from? I have been struggling with extreme low energy due to low iron, not being able to absorb it for years. Period pain, breakouts, bloating. I searched kids. Oh, she was just living life with kids. Okay. So far, so good. I don't see anything specifically saying that this is good for children. No things for children. Kid. Okay, let's just see. All right. I will give them the benefit of the doubt that they're not pushing this onto children. Yay! Amazing. Now, will their comment section be different? Probably. Potentially. And this is, again, their Instagram. They say they have 30,000 followers. Detox with us, premium coffee enema kits, home constipation, and IBS relief. Liver detox Gearson. Okay, that's a whole thing. So Gearson therapy, that's something that Jessie Lee Ward talked about as well during her cancer journey. And again, we all know how that ended. She passed away. So, keep that in mind. But Gearson therapy is like an alternative cancer treatment, which apparently has like zero proof that it works. A lot of people will it's a very difficult thing to accomplish, I guess. It's very strict, and part of it includes coffee enemas and like eating a vegetarian diet, I believe. But there is no there's no testing that shows like, yes, this is actually, it works. But a lot of people talk about it once, the cancer conversation comes up. And here we go. Just going to look one more time through their Instagram. It says, while holding a coffee enema for 10 to 15 minutes, your body's, unless that's an Australian way, your body's entire blood supply passes through the liver 4 to 5 times, carrying poisons picked up from the tissues. Okay. I don't know. And then when you find your happy bum tribe, coffee enemas, I just want to see if someone's saying like, can I use this for my child? And they're like, yeah, sure. Totally. Oh, the best hangover cure. Works like a treat every time. More handstands. Huh. Okay. Well, there you go. All right. So that's a company that you can get involved with, become an affiliate, make some moolah, and chug some coffee from your butt. All right, let's go back now. I want to take a step back into Kate Stillman, who we saw inject a turkey baster of coffee into her butt live on Instagram. And Beth Peters. Beth Peters says, when they say gut health, I hear scam. Yeah, gut health, biome, microflora, any of those things that someone who's not medically certified in any way starts talking about, I'm like, okay, what supplement are they trying to shove down my throat or shove up my ass? Might be a better question. And yeah, most likely.
Oh shit, there's shit on the pillow.
That's when you don't clench. That's when you don't do enough handstands.
No one's come to save us.
Thank you, Matthew McConaughey. And thank you, Beth Peters. I agree. I totally agree. And we should play bingo. We need to do the bingo card. Oh, okay. I need to do like when I look at these just general wellness grifters, because it's, like I said, parasite cleanse, coffee enema, celery juice, it's gut health, it is breath work. We can just, they do all the same stuff, and yet they think that they're unique. And then bonuses are like urine therapy, menstrual blood painting, like yoga healing, we're all here. Anyways, thank you, Beth Peters. I appreciate it. And also, just one more. Why not?
This is gold, straight up.
Okay, so Yoga Healer, founder and CEO, Yoga Healer and Wellness Pro Academy, innovative leader on Ayurveda and living on purpose, author of Body Thrive, Master of You, Uninflamed. Okay, so she's got a book, a wellness practice, events. Kate, I know what that is. Allergy relief, master of something, of you, I guess, body thrive, awake living, yogi detox. Okay. So I want to find the one where she is talking about coffee enemas since we're on topic today. Okay, she's got sauna, ozone therapy. That's another one. And I believe that this person, again, yoga healer, said that they had cancer at one point. I'm almost certain. Here, we're going to go back for a second. What's the point of urine therapy? We're going to do a flashback. Are we scared of our own shit? The shocking debate over urine therapy. I know some people think I'm crazy for this. Others thank me for the radical life-changing improvements they've noticed in their health and well-being since embracing urine therapy. This is an ancient practice that can be traced back for centuries. The debate over urine therapy is real and is often met with skepticism. Why would something the body discards be beneficial? Ever thought of compost's transformation? How discarded bits nurture plants to bloom? Similarly, just because our body expels urine doesn't negate its potential benefits. Okay, let's just hear.
Oh, okay. Cold.
Oops. Oh, thank you. Asari Shepherd. Thank you so much. Asari Shepherd says, don't waste that Starbucks. Damn.
Big facts.
Priceless, juicy coffee enemas.
Priceless, juicy nuggets.
On the toilet?
There's literally no place in the world than I would rather be than right here with you.
Amen. Okay, let's see.
What's the point of urine therapy? In Club Thrive, we do primal habits, and some primal habits are advanced, and they're not for everybody. So I just want to be super clear that there's a very, very good chance that this is not for you. If it is for you, one of the ways you'll know is you're just actually curious about it. And you might be curious about a lot of different habits that humans have had since before agriculture. And urine therapy shows up cross-culturally as a habit that indigenous cultures have had. And one of the easiest ways that I learned to start to see if it's for you is when you pee, just simply rub urine on one hand, just a few drops on one hand, and do that for a week. And then just notice how your skin feels on one hand versus the other hand. And then you'll start to get it intuitively. So urine therapy is an intuitive medicine. You don't need a teacher for it, that the habit itself starts to teach you. And you might start noticing like, oh my gosh, I actually just want to rub it on the places that are dry or scaly or feel less integrated in my body. So urine is used by urine therapists in every orifice of the body.
Urine therapists. I've not heard of that one yet.
Eyes, ears, mouth, anus, skin, belly button, like you name it, there's a use for it. What we find.
Okay, so what she just casually mentioned there was anus. I should also mention that some people, okay, here's a newsflash, everybody. Some people in the wellness space believe that urine enemas are beneficial. Yeah. I mean, the line was drawn for me much before this, but I can't imagine something worse than the coffee enema is gross and weird, but at least it's, consumable. Now they're saying urine, just put urine in that. Why? How extreme are we going to get before I'm healed? Please tell me.
Find is that it nourishes the microbiomes of the body. So the various microbiomes experience urine as deep nourishment, as hydration, and as medicine.
Club Thrive. That's the club I want to be in. Okay, here we go. Here's the original so we can see it. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Now here's this guy again. This guy is full of shit. We're jumping around a little bit. I'm sorry. Where's the laugh track? I only have, oh yeah, all right. This guy's full of shit. Okay, this is the certified health nut guy. So he's talking about this Troy Casey. Once again, his kids are sleeping on the floor. He's the author of Ripped at 50, Aged Urine Enemas. This is just one of the highlights from my amazing conversation with Troy Casey, the certified health nut. Troy has traveled the world studying ancient cultures, plant nutrition, and so much more. This was truly one of the most fun podcasts I've ever been a part of for Fad or Future podcast. Troy is truly ripped at 50. No offense to Troy. I have said this last time. He's an attractive dude, minus the beard, more so when he doesn't have the beard. He's very attractive. And I think that's why he just like has any success whatsoever. Because if he wasn't attractive, I don't think people would give him any time of day. In this particular image, he looks older than 50 to me. He looks like he's in his 70s. So I don't know. I'm kind of thinking like, hey, maybe you should tone it down a little bit. But here he's going to be talking about aged urine enemas. Now, do I actually believe he does this? I have my doubts. I think he just likes to be the most extreme out of all of these wellness influencers, and whether or not he actually does it, I don't know. Or if he just does it for the camera once in a while, just to get that shock value. That's kind of my theory on him, but let it rip.
Friend taught me to do aged urine enemas. You buy one of those bulbs at CVS. It's a blue neoprene with like a syringe, like a needle that goes up your butt, and it's just like, and the parasites that came out of me and how flat my stomach got after that, between that, the breath work, the Taoist stomach massage, my stomach's flat. It's never been flat. The reason I got into nutrition 31 years ago is because I used to bloat and I had indigestion and I had all sorts of digestive problems. So your curse ultimately is your gift, yin, yang.
Wow. So you put some urine on your skin and you squirt it up your butt and all is cured.
Well, look, listen. We got a medical industry in this world that will come after you if you start talking about my friend.
Yeah, they'll come after you. The medical industry will come after you if you start talking about urine enemas, for sure. Definitely. That's what I've always said. That's what doctors really care about. They're like, shut this guy up. People are going to know the secrets of the universe. Okay, let's see. This is like a second page.
Say to people who see you and like, this guy, he's full of hocus pocus and witchcraft and all this sort of stuff, because you've got to get that, especially from everyday doctors. What do you say to them?
Yeah.
Well, I'm 54 years old. I just take off my shirt and say, here's my science project. Let me see yours. Here's how my theories are rolling out in my tissues. I'm happy to see your program, but what I realized philosophically is the highest form of philosophical thought is I am. Everything else is conjecture, opinion, story, theory, hypothesis. The list goes on.
Don't be a fatty. Call your daddy. And this was recorded in the Ukrainian village in Chicago, in case you're interested. Okay, all right. I just wanted to take a one little aside and show you urine enemas. Okay. Now we're back to Yoga Healer and craving. Are you craving coffee? Anyone craving coffee after this?
No.
Decide which end to satisfy first. Brewed, bottoms up. Okay. I've had so many questions about enemas and constipation recently, so you know it's time to drop this video. Benefits of coffee enemas. Coffee enemas aid natural detox by removing toxins and waste. Okay. Once again, toxins, detox, these are all vague words that mean nothing. I can be a detox practitioner. I can be a natural detox and toxin waste expert because I deem it so. Okay, and actually I'm going to add that onto my resume of wellness scripts that I personally believe in. They enhance liver function through increased bile production. Okay, prove it. Coffee enemas boost energy and mental clarity. Again, prove it. They alleviate constipation. I believe that. I do believe that. And promote regular bowel movements. Well, a lot of these people are doing it once daily, so I feel like that's what is causing you to have any bowel movements at all at this point, but okay. And coffee enemas support overall well-being, which means nothing, through enhanced detoxification. Okay, that's not a real thing. And organ function, prove it. Have you ever tried a coffee enema, or are you curious to learn more about natural detox methods? Share your thoughts and experiences. Okay, so here we go. So she's gonna show us live in real time how she does it.
So a lot of people know that coffee enemas are really good to help your liver detox. And so often when I have a coffee craving now, because I've done so many, and this is 2 shots of...
Now that doesn't look like medium blonde roast, like the biohacking bombshell told us to do. That looks like dark roast. She said like cortado, cortada, whatever you call it. That looks dark AF.
Espresso. So it's basically an Americano. When I have a coffee craving, it's like, well, where do I crave the coffee? And if I check in, sometimes it's the other end. There's also this myth of like how long it takes to do an enema. This is a 60 ml. We'll put the link in the chat to what particular syringe this is.
What if she was like, sometimes I crave it in my butt. Half. It's just half. And she goes, but then sometimes I also crave it in my mouth. I guess you could start with the mouth and then move, but like you can't go from one to the other. You can only go from mouth to, okay.
So that was it. So yeah, it's a lot faster than drinking an Americano. But what I find is that either it'll totally get absorbed or it'll just simply pull stuff out. And you don't...
Into your jeans or what? Because you're wearing pants currently. So I'm hoping in this case it's going to be being absorbed, I guess.
Don't get the same, and I don't really understand why. You don't really get the same experience of caffeine in your physiology. I won't do a coffee enema after. Right now it's about 1. I really won't do one later than this in the day. But what this will do, my guess is on today, is it'll actually just pull an extra bowel movement out. So anyone who struggles with constipation, anyone who struggles with anything liver related, like skin issues, lymphatic issues, premenstrual issues, menopausal, like bloat, any of that,
totally.
Why not try it?
Why though? And then someone says, it's satire, right? It doesn't come right out. And then she says, nope. Okay. And then someone says, wow, you simplified that like bam. I've done coffee enemas a long time ago. I was told in my Ayurvedic class that coffee enemas dry out your mucosa and the GI. Is this your experience? How often do you recommend having one? She says, trust your intuition. Whenever I'm craving, can be a few times a week. It's more efficient to drink the Americano with my ass. Welcome to late stage capitalism. So true. I don't have time. Do you not have time in your busy life to drink an Americano anymore? We have just the solution for you. Quit your job and become a wellness influencer, and you too can shove it up your butt and get back to selling more supplements online. Now it says, first the yoni egg, now this. I love your boldness. And then someone says, I was thinking the same. And then someone says, what does the egg do? And then someone says, it's often used for pelvic floor strengthening, Kegel style, and sexual health, made of gemstones. They're also an energetic boost to an area many women remain disconnected from. Okay, there you go. There, that's it. What's this one? She just stays in one outfit. And she's like, you know what? I'm just going to teach you everything I know about confidence, enemas, the witch's cancer. What is this? Uh-oh. The witch's cancer. Okay. Revealing this truth has been an arduous task for me. I've always cherished honesty and transparency, and harboring secrets goes against my nature. The weight of this secret has been holding me back, and I'm ready to unburden myself. In August 2023, I underwent surgery to remove my uterus, ovaries, tubes, and cervix due to cancer in my body. I never thought it would happen, but it did. Okay, well, at least you got surgery. That's good. So what did I do next? I wrote the Witch's Cancer Journal. It's not just a book, it's an inside perspective from a radical modern healer. It's a vulnerable, messy, and utterly authentic account of my journey. This book is not for the faint of heart. This book will be controversial. It's barely edited. It's primal. It's witchy. It's intuitive. Being confronted with a scary diagnosis forced me to search even deeper within myself and reclaim my power. This book will help you do just that. Now you can pre-order it on Amazon at half the price. Okay. Here's something I'm going to say that might be a little bit rude or controversial. Now, I have not followed this person closely at all. I don't know what their history is or background, but I would imagine they probably are pretty anti-Western medicine for the most part. I would imagine that they would say, intuitively, your body knows best. Intuitively, put urine on your hands and you'll figure out where else it needs to be put in your body. If you have a bad thought, like just let it go and trauma will make you have illness. I would guess that this person, based on other wellness influencers that I've seen in the last, 10 years of my life, following them both in positive ways and when I was into this shit, and now obviously in a skeptical, like looking for content type of ways. That's the type of vibe that these people give off. Like just the one guy we were just watching, his the certified health nut. Oh, the doctors don't want us to be talking about the benefits because then they'll come and kill me or whatever was his insinuation there. But when they get a diagnosis, first of all, also, if you're doing all these wellness routines and all these things, how did you get cancer? Like, I just wonder if you're doing 25 different protocols a day, every day, and you understand all this stuff about the universe and, ancient culture, healing techniques, how would you even get it? But okay, look past that. You do get a cancer. Then they went and got surgery, which I think is the right move. If it was my, experience, that's what I would do too. Follow the doctor's, options there. But it's just like, oh, now all of a sudden it's okay to get Western medical attention. But after the fact, I kept it a secret, but now I'm going to tell you because I've written a book about it. It just seems very not in line, not aligned at all with like their lifestyle. Like, is Western medicine outright a racket or is it not? Like, I just find it to be confusing because when they're selling something, they're totally fine to put down the entire industry and say they're just all trying to kill us and they have the cancer cure, but they just don't want us to have it. But then when reality hits, all of a sudden they're okay with going under and getting it taken out because obviously, I don't know, there's like real consequences if you don't. So anyways, that's my little rant about I find it frustrating when, you have a whole online presence about like natural health and then you get a serious illness and then you go down the Western route. Fine. But then maybe denounce some of the stuff you've said and said I was wrong a little bit, but good luck. Okay. Anyways, so let's hear what she has to say.
I wrote the Witch's Cancer Journal, which is my insider perspective, very radical, modern healer perspective of cancer journey. It's going to be very helpful for people in your life that have that scary diagnosis or other scary diagnosis. It comes out January 17th, but it's available for pre-order right now at half the price on Kindle. You can't pre-order paperback books, but we'll let you know as soon as that's available on Amazon. And if you want the deal, get it now. And I promise you'll be so glad to read this book. It's quite the journey. Those that have had access to it already say it's gripping. It's the best book I've ever written. It's shocking. It's all the things, and very, very informative for how to navigate modern health. So
yeah, I mean, I feel badly for her, but I just feel like it obviously doesn't work. That's a lot. It's so much effort to do all of these protocols all the time and eat a certain diet and, do coffee enemas every single day and detox your body constantly and, practice all these different things to the point where it's hard to have a job outside of the wellness industry, right? Like you're going to all these healing things and group therapy and all, and then you still get cancer, like to the point where you have to remove your organs. Like, I just feel like we're all in the same fucking boat here. Like, stop acting like you're better than everyone else. You figured it out and you're going to charge people thousands of dollars probably to have a breakthrough and blah, 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 blah. It's like, I don't know. Everyone's susceptible to all this stuff. Anyways, I guess you can live your life however you want to live it, but it's just like, when you start saying like, oh, modern medicine doesn't work, you guys, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, I didn't want to tell you the secret, but you know, I actually had surgery a couple months ago. It's like, okay, well, don't trust anything you see online. Anyways, let's go back. Let's keep looking at coffee enemas. I'm done with Kate. I feel bad for her. Let's go on TikTok for a minute. Let's see. I got all my Instas pulled up and TikTok. And then we'll wrap it up because it's already almost 2 hours. It's almost been 2 hours and it's really cool. Okay, here we go. This is Kids Gastrodoc. Okay, that's what I want to talk about. Children. Kids Gastrodoc. Okay. It says, let's talk about coffee enemas.
Let's talk about coffee enemas. Supporters out there say that it can detoxify your liver and your colon and rave of its potential benefits. But the truth is there is no medical literature to support the use of coffee enemas or recommend its use at all. And it won't surprise you to know that there has actually been some harmful effects reported in the literature. These include electrolyte imbalances, rectal burns, and even death. Furthermore, your body does a great job all on its own of detoxifying itself. That's what our liver does. It doesn't need any stimulus to do that. So please, from a gastroenterologist, stick to drinking your coffee and not shoving it up your anus. You're welcome.
And then the comments are, unfortunately, the medical field has completely let me down and made me worse with all the medications. I've been doing them for over 10 years. They cured my eczema I've had since a child. Oh gosh, I wonder who's in charge of the literature. The Merck Manual of Diagnosis and Therapy, a book I'm sure you're familiar with, included coffee enemas through the 12th edition, published in 1972. Snooty. Okay, so that's my, oh God, that's my opinion. I agree with her. And she's, well, I don't know anything about her as a whatever, but it seems like that is my take as well. This person is the secret to how I lost 15 pounds in a week. That sounds healthy.
Did you know that sticking coffee up your butt literally has the most insane health benefits? This is not a joke. This is serious. It's called a coffee enema, and it'll help burn fat, alleviate anxiety and depression.
Okay, wait. So he's talking, and then there's text on screen. So, it alleviates anxiety and depression. Okay, we've heard that claim before. And this is what it says on the text screen. Repairing digestive tissue, cleansing the liver, improving blood circulation, huge immunity boost, helping with cellular regeneration. Okay.
Anxiety and depression. It cures so many health problems because the benefits.
Okay, it says, and relieving digestive issues such as frequent constipation, bloating, cramping, nausea, improving gut health, improving low energy levels and moods, such as fighting signs of depression. Okay, sure.
Coffee enemas are insane. If you want to know how to make a coffee enema, drop me a yes in the comments below, and I'm going to tell you why I regularly stick coffee up my butt. So you need to get a coffee enema bag. I bought this one on Amazon. You can get it at local pharmacies. You're going to brew.
Okay. And again, on the text, it says, visit supereasyketofatloss.com. Click the tab, The New Keto.
Brew 3 cups of organic coffee, and you're going to pour it into this enema bag. And then you're going to stick it in your butt. You're going to lay down, put the bag above you so the coffee drains down. Leave it in for about 10 to 15 minutes. And guys, I know it sounds crazy, it's a little weird, it's a little gross, but it will literally transform your health. I did coffee enemas for a week and I lost 15 pounds in 1 week. Visit my website to learn how you can lose weight today. Did you?
So not only will it cure your anxiety, make new cells in your body somehow, it's also a weight loss, which I guess makes the most sense. And someone says, I do a crappuccino every morning. The comment sections are so funny.
Let's make a coffee enema together. I promised I would give you guys an update after I did it for a little while. It's been
no. Okay.
Why so?
All right, let's see. This guy, Joshua McManson, he's the founder of the Toxic Dudes. Okay. not this guy, the other guy I think he's talking to. I see him on my Instagram all the time, and he's always like healing something, doing something. So let's see.
Why someone would possibly want to put coffee in their ass. It's a life hack. Drinking coffee is very acidic. The caffeine is very stimulating when you drink coffee orally. Insert coffee rectally, your body does not digest the caffeine in the same way. Your small intestine is digesting, alchemizing caffeine. It's turning caffeine into energy. Your large intestine doesn't have that capability. The coffee is only hitting your rectum and your liver. It makes you feel clean. It makes you feel clear.
Why coffee? Why not just water?
Coffee, first of all, stimulates the bowels. Water will not do that. You're cleaning your colon with coffee way more than you would be with water. Each time you do a coffee enema, it's kind of stimulating the liver, stimulating your peristalsis, which is your bowel movement, to basically release. So you're just boosting your detox, and you're getting some nutrients from the coffee itself. There's selenium in coffee. It's a medicine used in the right way. Why someone...
Okay, so more of the same. It says the most important part of a coffee enema is how you finish. That's what she said. Okay.
Important part of a coffee enema is the part nobody tells you about. It's how you finish. Tap in and I'll give you the scoop. After you do your coffee retention, it can be just 2 or 4 minutes, which is enough time for all the blood to pass through your liver, or you can hold it as long as 10 minutes. Then after that...
I heard it was 20 minutes. I'm getting mixed information, which is totally unlike the wellness industry to giving mixed messages.
You want to make sure that you always complete your coffee enema with 2 separate bags of clear water. And in that water, you can put trace minerals, electrolytes, essential oils. You'll find all the variations of those things on my coffee enema PDF. I'm giving away a free one right now for the holidays. You'll find it on my website, cleansingforenergy.com. The water flushes are important, not just to flush the caffeine, but because this is when your liver is really going to cleanse. You're going to feel the difference if you haven't been doing it this way before. Unlike the coffee, which you try to retain for a few minutes, you don't have to hold on to the flush water. Just
flush water?
And let it go. This is a fast process. And if you ever feel
flush water or flush water? I'm into flush water.
Bloated after your coffee enemas, then add extra trace minerals to your flush water. That's going to create a good contraction and really move everything out. You will feel so light and clear.
Which flesh should we be including in this?
If you've never done a coffee enema, you just don't know the feeling of feeling like not only is everything all...
Did she say essential oils? I missed that part. I was looking at a different... I was making sure I got all my... I'm going to show you guys one thing after this, like a stupid comment that I saw in one of these videos. Let me watch it again. Sorry.
The most important part of a
essential
coffee enema
oils
is the part nobody tells you about. It's how you finish. Tap in and I'll give you the scoop.
I'm tapped in.
After you do your coffee retention, it can be just 2 or 4 minutes, which is enough time for all the blood to pass through your liver, or you can hold it as long as 10 minutes. Then after that, you want to make sure that you always complete your coffee enema with 2 separate bags of clear water. And in that water, you can put trace minerals, electrolytes, essential oils. You'll find
essential oils. Okay. Everyone, what's that one from Young Living that everyone talks about? Like, oh, I love my, like they use it to clean the house. It's like a certain kind. Hold on. Thieves. Can I put thieves in my flesh water? That's not good for you.
All the variations of those things on my coffee enema PDF. I'm giving away a free one right now for the holidays. You'll find it on my website, cleansingforenergy.com. The water flushes are important, not just to flush the caffeine, but because this is when your liver is really going to cleanse. You're going to feel the difference if you haven't been doing it this way before. Unlike the coffee, which you try to retain for a few minutes, you don't have to hold on to the flush water. Just flush it in and let it go. This is a fast process. And if you ever feel bloated after your coffee enemas, then add extra trace minerals to your flesh water.
Add more essential oils. Okay, here's something called Pure Life Enema. Now, this is a really reputable website. You can tell based on the colors. Essential oils for enemas. Choose from our selection of therapeutic grade organic essential oils for use in an enema. Essential oils have potent healing properties which can aid in removing candida, limes, E. coli, parasites, and other bacteria from your intestinal tract. Okay, you can do bergamot, can aid in the breaking down of mucus in the colon caused by candida. It also It can also aid in fighting infections. Clove bud oil, antifungal, oregano. I've had that before. Clary sage, geranium. Okay, geranium says can help with those with gastritis, colitis, anti-cancer properties. But of course, peppermint oil. Sweet orange, which aids in digestion, leaky gut syndrome, detoxifying, chronic fatigue, and weight loss. Lemongrass. Okay, there you go. You can get it here. You can get it here, folks. Oregano. Oh, it's out of stock. 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 Restock yourself, Pure Life Enema. Oh man, America's one-stop coffee enema shop. She is real, for sure. This person's relieving their constipation naturally on a forest. Hi.
These days, everybody's fighting to have a natural, normal bowel movement.
Can you imagine like going to the woods and seeing this beautiful sight and going, you know what I need to do right now? Honey, give me my beaker. I need to record a video. Honey, we're on this camping trip. It's our retirement plan. We finally got the RV that we wanted, we dreamed about after working at T-Mobile corporate for the last 40 years. Honey, shut up. I gotta make my money on YouTube. Hand me the beaker and my plastic cord. Are you sure? Can we just enjoy this moment? No, Carl. This is my new journey into life. Anyways. They do have good scenery, though, I will say. So this lady likes enemas. She's got different ones. Enema colon tubes. Ooh. Coffee enema? Ooh, that does not look good. 3 types of coffee enema. Okay. Yum, yum. Anyways, that was from Pure Life Enema about essential oils in your enema. Interesting. Okay. Full of shoop. This one this saved his life, according to him. Dr. Gorman. Okay, let's take a guess as to what type of doctor Mr. Gorman is. No bio yet. Okay, so we won't know. Let's see. He wrote a book.
We hit #1 bestseller category in healthy diets. They've got an opportunity to get a free copy. 80% of weight loss programs in America fail. This is an American statistic. That means that 80%.
American statistic? Ooh. You know we're getting it good if we're getting American statistics.
Of people who do a weight loss program like Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, Metabolic Center, Paleo Diet, Keto Diet, and professional doctors' weight loss clinics. 80% of the time, you're going to do that program.
Why is he hiding the title?
The weight, if you do lose any, and you're going to gain it all back 80% of the time. I saw my patients doing unhealthy weight loss programs, and I got fed up with it.
Again, who are you? Dr. Cody Goldman. Okay, let's look it up just real quick. Dr. Cody Goldman. Let's see. He's an ex-Army, what is he? Ex-Army tank commander who morphed into a healer, entrepreneur, and national lecturer. I guess? National lecturer? These people's websites are so funny. Your outer life is a projection of your inner self. Cool. One-on-one quantum coaching. Uh-oh. Not the quantum coaching. Can you believe it, Kitty?
It's so quantum.
The Quantum Life Mastermind online courses. Okay. I'm still waiting for what medical school he went to. Okay. Chiropractor. Amazing. That was going to be my first guess. As we all know, chiropractors are weight loss experts. Okay, this is his. So before we watch his TikTok about coffee enemas, Dr. Cody Goldman is an ex-Army tank commander who morphed into a healer, entrepreneur, and national lecturer on the topics of healing, personal magnetism, and rapport building. After creating one of the After creating one of Denver's largest healing centers, which helped thousands of people heal, form and cure. Okay, oh my God. This is not my reading comprehension issues. This is just not correctly written. After creating one of Denver's largest healing centers, which helped thousands of people heal, form, and curable illness and diseases, that's just an end of the sentence. He is now dedicated to teaching others the principles of personal magnetism and how to create instant rapport in order to open the amazing power of your subconscious mind. After many years as a successful chiropractor, speaker, and entrepreneur, he has dedicated himself to teaching other people the art of building rapport. He loves building rapport. He is building it with me right now with this bio, and how to become magnetic. He has studied 7 major theologies, metaphysics, healing arts, psychology, and modern techniques of self-improvement in order to create robust and easily digestible online courses to inspire people to become their best self and build a life of genuine connection and happiness. My God, that was a rough thing to read. I guess he didn't claim to be a writer, so we can trust him. Dr. Goldman, chiropractor, Denver. Okay, let's just see. I wonder if this place closed. Denver Healing Center. I'm sorry, I'm going down a little rabbit hole. This is what I do on my free time. Zone Healing Center? He's got a what is it called? A LinkedIn. Medical News Today. He's got a Twitter. Health Grades. Dr. Komen Coaching. Ditch the diets, lose fat. What's the place called? Healing Center. That's all that you get. Zone Healing Center. Okay, we're getting closer. Denver. It looks like it closed. Right? Let's go to Yelp. Five ratings. It's a 2. It is closed. Whenever they say it used to be open, you always imagine that it's no longer there for some sort of nefarious reason, at least in my mind. Okay. We specialize in safe and effective pain relief. Our Denver chiropractors deliver gentle chiropractic adjustments for neck pain, low back pain, and headache relief. We work with infants. Okay. Children, adults, athletes, and the elderly. We serve the downtown Denver, Cherry Creek, Washington Park, Glendale, and Capital areas established in 2005. Hi, it's Dr. Goldman here. I wanted you to know the history of the ZHC, so the Zone something Healing Center. After experiencing headaches, neck pain, back pain, and severe numbness, back pain and severe numbness, this guy does not know how to write. Severe numbness in my left hand, I took many trips to the medical doctors and specialists only to get more drugs and pharmaceuticals. After 6 years of being in the Army and dealing with pain, I had to do something different. I was convinced to go to a chiropractor. Reluctantly, I went. It was one of the best things I could have ever done. He actually fixed the cause of my back pain and headaches. I opened the Zone Healing Center in 2005 and had been helping people with the same type of pain relief since. Okay, so Cody G, 2004 to present, was owner and CEO of the Zone Healing Center in Denver from February to April. So the big year of 2000, February, March, April, the 3 months, okay. Undergraduate biochemistry research intern, okay, for a year and a little bit. He was a clinical intern at Sherman College Health Center. For 1 month, May 2005, was a certified as instructor for the Concept Therapy Institute. And 2004 to present was instructor and lecturer for doctors, students, and layperson via the Concept Therapy Institute, San Antonio, Texas. Okay, let's put that on the radar as well. I love doing this. Okay. He's a member of the Colorado Chiropractic Association from February 2005 to present. Member of the Cherry Creek Chamber of Commerce, Louisiana Army National Guard, professional speaker. Okay. Raised in New Orleans, born in Denver, sergeant in the Army at the age of 21. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. So we have 1 star, 2 star, 5 star. Okay, Jill M. This is from 2016. Says, don't do it. Just don't. Too much money and you will suffer long-term damage and pain from being adjusted multiple times per week so your body can get used to the adjustments. Do your research first. Get a second opinion. There are other options. Don't do it. Okay, this one is 1 star. I received a welcome letter from the Zone Healing Chiropractic welcoming myself to the area by offering a complimentary consultation and exam. Being new to the area and looking for care to help ease muscular cervical spasm pain, I was excited to learn of a facility close to my home. Upon making the appointment, the receptionist was unaware of the flyer yet, found an open availability same day. Upon arrival, I was given a stack of paperwork asking for my social security number, which is bizarre, list of medications, and overall pain and injury scale. Dr. Isaac Mooberry greeted me and went over my forms asking to see images of my spine and quickly asked how I would be paying for the visit. This confused me, for I was mailed a flyer saying the visit, consultation, exam were in fact complimentary. I asked if they took my insurance, and that was met with an unfortunate no. Dr. Mooberry would not give me an exam like the flyer suggested. I don't understand, like, these things. Who is Dr. Mooberry? I thought I was reading about Dr. What's-his-face? Cody. So basically, I couldn't even sit in the thing. Such a shame, wasting my time. Okay. Another says, no gimmicks, no waiting, no long forms to fill out. Have seen Dr. Nick for about 6 months, feeling great. Rushed assessment. They wanted us to pay $7,000 for a treatment plan for my boyfriend and I. They kept telling us if we stopped going, our health would get worse, and had to read packets every session explaining subluxations and the importance of being responsibly financially for our health. The doctor wouldn't stop being a pervert. He liked my cell phone holder when I placed my phone in my upper bra strap and pushed the hair out of my face so he could see my face. He also carried on further to adjust my bra strap and untwist it from my tank top. And he called my boyfriend at 7 a.m. thinking he and I lived together. He wanted to check in on me to see how I was doing. Imagine his surprise when my boyfriend answered. They don't take insurance, and when we told them we couldn't pay their expensive bill for the treatment plan, they kept insisting it's crucial for our health and to apply for care credit. When we told them my boyfriend lost his job, they continued to pressure us into the plan, and even wanted us to pay $400 a month for treatment. The music is weird. The ambiance reminds me of a scene from Hostel. Hostile, and you get stuck in 2x5 treatment rooms barely large enough for 3 people. If you want to get ripped off, pressured, and sexually harassed, go to Zone Healing Center. Wish I never spent my $300 there. Okay, well, there you go. Okay, that's all to say. This is what this guy allegedly was running at one point, and he's going to tell us about his coffee enemas that saved his life. All right, here we go. That was some background. I love to give context. Okay, and it says, the coffee enema saved my life, and I can personally attest to it. Its amazing healing power. The truth is that coffee enemas can provide numerous health benefits, which range from detoxifying the body to improving liver function. It also allows for improved nutrient absorption, as well as better digestion for food and more efficient elimination of waste materials. More specifically, the caffeine found in the coffee enema helps to stimulate the release of glutathione S-transferase, an enzyme that aids in detoxification. And again, this guy's a chiropractor, okay? So what the fuck does he know? But okay. Anyways, what else does it say? Research, okay, just trust him, has found that regular use of coffee enemas can help reduce inflammation in various organs throughout the body, reduce pain associated with chronic illness such as arthritis, boost energy levels, improve mental clarity, balance hormones, prevent conditions such as cancer, eliminate parasites, and improve overall health. Okay, so, it's going to prevent your cancer. Okay, thank you. Let's go, Dr. Cody Goldman.
Everybody, it's Dr. Goldman here. Listen, in this video, I want to describe to you about the coffee enema. Now, why would I do a whole video about the coffee enema? Many of you know, in 2019, I was deathly ill. I was in bed for 6 months plus, okay? Now, I had gotten Lyme's bacterial poisoning, so they call it Lyme's disease. I had black mold in my system, and I had parasites from China, from Asia. And I'm not going to go through the
Okay, one thing. Lyme's disease? Is that what they call it? Lyme's? Multiple? Plural? And also, there's a whole big debate about chronic Lyme, whether it's real or not. I'm no expert. I don't know. I tend to believe that Lyme disease is real. Like if you get bit by a tick and get Lyme disease. But this chronic Lyme thing, I don't know. I have my doubts about it. I'll just leave it there for now. And he also has, what else did he have? Parasites specifically from China. Okay, I guess so.
The whole story there, but most of you know, I mean, I was in bed for months. Guys, I didn't walk for months. My brain, my mind was poisoned. I had so many neurotoxins running through me. For a few weeks, I couldn't spell my name. My parents.
He can't really spell, according to his website, unless he made the website.
Know anybody
Oops.
who's full of it?
Sorry.
Hey.
His website shows that he still has issues spelling. Okay, sorry. That's what I was going to say.
6 months plus, okay? Now, I had gotten Lyme's bacterial poisoning, so they call it Lyme's disease. I had black mold in my system, and I had...
And they all have black mold as well. And I say they, these wellness influencers who claim that they've overcome serious bedridden illnesses to then somehow magically, you know, recover based on their own personal anecdotes and whatever. That's like all these people's stories. Black mold, Lyme disease, and parasites. Okay, got it. Just saying that.
Parasites from China, from Asia. And I'm not going to go through the whole story there, but most of you know, I mean, I was in bed for months.
I was in bed.
Guys, I didn't walk
walk
for months.
My brain,
my mind was poisoned. I had so many neurotoxins running through me. For a few weeks, I couldn't spell my name. My parents, was I 41 years old? My parents came to live with me for months. And I had a 6 months old daughter, Lily, that I could not hold. Now, I'm doing this video.
Coincidence? He's like, I have a daughter and I didn't want to be holding her, so I came up with this illness. Okay, sorry. But that's also what I think. Okay, now, and ruin this video because I have so many people that contact me, huh?
Video because I have so many people that contact me and ask, how did I heal? Matter of fact, I have many friends of friends that are like, have a family member or a friend or heard someone that have Lyme's disease or black mold, or they have some kind of parasite, and they're like, hey, could you help this person heal? Most people that get these diseases, most people do not heal. Traditional medicine is very ineffective at black mold, Lyme's disease, and parasitic treatments. And I can say this with 100% certainty, not just after having been through it myself, but after having watched people in hospital beds losing their family, losing their life, losing their relationships because they're not getting...
I've watched people in hospital beds. How? I was home for 6 months because I couldn't spell my name, but I've watched people on the hospital bed live stream that I follow on TikTok, and I watched them lose their families. Okay. All right.
Truly getting help. Okay, so I'll give you that whole story at some point in time. But in this video, I want to describe to you that coffee enema, because the coffee enema was the #1 thing I did to start getting me better. Why?
Why?
Number one, when you have black mold, parasites, bacteria, there's a little thing called the Herxheimer reaction. Okay, so when you do something, for example, to kill bacteria, bacteria will re-poison you. So when you do something to kill them, they do something to poison you.
There's something called I make it up. I make up whatever I want.
There's something I call bullshitting yourself.
What is this? This is what this guy sounds like.
It hurts. It stings.
I couldn't count to 3 for 4 months. 1, 4, 2 months. I couldn't count. Oh, wait. I'm having an episode right now. I'm having a parasitic Lyme mold episode.
So you feel really bad. Many people use activated charcoal and all kinds of stuff to try to remove these poisons, these toxins. These toxins, they make you feel like shit. Some of them actually make you want to kill yourself, okay? So I've been through it all. The coffee enema is the #1 heavy metal neurotoxin.
I hate to laugh, but like, bacteria will then poison you, and these parasites will make you want to kill yourself. I've seen the hospital beds where people lose their relationships. This is what helped me: shoving a stick up my ass and putting a coffee in it. That will heal you. Buy my book, Lose Weight Today. I'm a chiropractor. I used to be in Denver. I was also in the Army. Okay.
Toxin detoxifier. It helps mitigate the Herxheimer reaction. Herxheimer came from a person named Dr. Herxheimer, okay? The coffee enema alkalizes your small intestine, large intestine, okay? It creates good gut bacteria. So many people
Other guy said it was the small intestine, I think.
spending thousands of dollars on probiotics. If you have a acidic gut, you're wasting your money. The coffee enema creates an alkaline gut. It also stimulates something called glutathione. Glutathione is God's cleansing army chemical. So there's many times where I've done the coffee enema and all of a sudden my sinuses will clear up. It clears up everything in your body. So listen, I did a video on the coffee enema. It's about 30 minutes long. I wanted to share it with you all because now that I have so many people in my life who are struggling with these different problems and they have no one to turn to. And by the way, the medical system will tell you that the coffee enema is bad. You shouldn't do it. And that's completely false, completely inaccurate. So anyway, click on the link in this in this video and you'll be able to actually access.
Have you done your coffee enema today? Because your sinuses seem a little bit stuffy, I will say.
It's the coffee enema video that I have for you. So, all right, hope this helps. Much love. I'll talk to you soon. This is Dr. Goldman signing off. Hey.
That was painful. Okay. Watch the full video at fast40weightloss.com. Okay, let's check it out. This guy's piqued my interest. Oh no! The video has been removed for violating YouTube's terms of service. Gosh darn it. How are we ever going to understand? Okay, now this is his company, Fast 40. The Fast 40 is a step-by-step doctor-supervised permanent weight loss formula that creates a safe hormonal reset while leading to a healthier and more energetic body than you ever thought possible. Okay, wow, weight loss program. There he is, the Fast 40 formula. Say that 40 times fast. Okay, sorry. How it works. I didn't want to see the. What do we know? What do we want to see? I don't know. These people are insane. All these people are insane and they make claims. Because, okay, if he's talking about himself, doctor supervised hormonal reset, he's a chiropractor. Okay, what weight loss is my spine? Are you taking my spine out? That's like 2 pounds. That's my weight loss from you? Okay, let's hear.
Hi, I'm Dr. Cody Goldman.
Hi.
I've helped thousands of patients over the last 20 years, and there's one issue that affects more areas of people's lives than anything. That's being overweight. Whether you're 10, 20, or 30 pounds plus overweight, it's just not a cosmetic issue. You see, excess fat is linked to thousands of health issues, including the 3 leading causes of death, which are diabetes, heart disease, and cancers. And right now, 57 million people are pre-diabetic due to preventable weight issues. You see, being overweight lowers the immune system's ability to fight viruses and bacteria. And statistically, overweight people are 2 times as likely to die early as compared to people with a normal weight. Many of my patients have told me that the excess fat was stopping them from doing the things they love, like getting into a swimsuit without being embarrassed, going to the beach and playing with their kids.
The things that they love most: bikinis, wearing bikinis at the beach, trying on bikinis. Okay, sorry.
Going to the gym to work out, or It was getting in the way of intimacy with their partner or loved one. These are not small things, and most people ignore these issues until it begins to ruin their relationship or career, or it ruins their quality of life. When excess weight stops your ability to play with your kids or grandkids, or interferes with your time with your loved ones.
Okay, again, are you a dietitian? Are you a nutritionist, at least? Are you anything related to anything other than chiropractic quackery? The answer is no.
I think you'd agree it's time to make a change.
Mm-hmm.
And if not now, then when? Next year? Someday? I can tell you that someday never comes for most people. You see, your body's the only thing you'll have for the rest of your entire life. However, you spend more money on your car or your house, which you may replace multiple times, but you only get one body. So what's the solution to permanently losing weight?
Yeah.
The problem is 80% of weight loss programs don't work. I've watched as people spend thousands of dollars on weight loss programs like Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, metabolic centers, even hormone injections, only to gain all the weight back after they're done. I've watched my patients do.
He watches hospital beds and watches thousands of people outside of weight loss centers. He just stands outside of Jenny Craig somehow and has witnessed this over the years for his patients who are getting chiropractic adjustments.
Do on and off paleo, keto, intermittent fasting, and every other diet under the sun, only to realize that it's very hard to maintain those diets 24/7. And people do this over and over again. Each time you do a fad diet or starve yourself, it makes it harder and harder to get the excess weight off. That's why I'm here. I want to change the trajectory of your life so you can lose fat while maintaining an energetic and healthy body. I want to invite you to join my most recent training, where I'll show you the 3 secrets that creates permanent fat loss without starving yourself or causing more harm. When you click the link in this page and register for my permanent weight loss training, I'm going to show you the 3 steps to burning unused fat, resetting your hormones, and creating an energetic body you are proud of. If at the end of the training you want specific help and you think you need personalized coaching, there will be a link where you can set up a call to see if you qualify for the Fast 40 program. Listen, there are 3 types of people in this show. Number 1, there are people that watch things happen. Number 2,
that's him.
There are those that make things happen. And 3, there are those that say, what just happened? Which one are you? If you're tired of feeling sluggish.
Yeah, what just happened? That's me. What just happened? What did I just watch?
Heavy and less confident in your body, then register for the training. I'm incredibly excited to help you take this dream into a reality. I'll see you in the training.
Wow. He's got the secrets. How it's going to be different than anything else? I don't know. We'll have to pay to find out, I guess. Okay. The Fast 40 is a doctor-supervised fat loss program. It consists of no prepackaged meals, no hormones, no unhealthy starvation diets, no drugs, and no stimulants. You will be taught how to lose weight permanently and keep it off. Book a free discovery call. Click me to start the booking process. Ooh, Dr. Gary Coleman, we can talk. I should do it. I want to talk to somebody. I need some connection. He seems like the perfect match for me. I don't know. He's helped thousands of people, but just 5 years ago, he was not able to spell his name. I'm confused. Okay, let me just look at what else he's got. Also, just so you know, once again, he's got 550 followers, no bio yet. We love to see it. He's got a best-selling book. Of course, it's a best-selling book. Let's just do like a chat roulette type thing. I'm just going to go scroll, and click on something random. There.
And
Stop trying to live with
I want to talk
positivity
to you about
only.
a concept that has changed my life and changed the lives of most of my clients. It's a concept called one-sided biased living. What is that? Have you ever tried to be just good in your life? In other words, have you ever had to adopted the concept or the idea that you're good, right? Sound familiar? Most religions are teaching this, that you're all good and no bad, right? Most people...
God, okay. Okay, wait. How to read repressed drive on
Now, like
someone's
I said,
forehead? Okay, wait. How to read repressed drive on someone's forehead? How did he get me? How did he know what I looked like and drew me? Oh my God, this is such a meta moment. That's what I look like from the side, by the way. Okay, I don't know what this is. drcodygoldman.com. Okay, wait, is this old? This is from 2020. Hold on. I love this guy. Corey, like Dr. Corey Goldman.com. He's my new favorite.
If you see a very big depression or it sinks in, so let's just say you see a little bit of it sinking in like there, like that, right?
then.
That shows that that person at some point has subdued their ability to take action. Now, like I said, if you see a very big depression or it sinks in, so let's just say you see a little bit of it sinking in like there, like that, right? That shows that that person at some point has subdued their ability to take action. Now, like I said...
Okay. I don't even know what these words are. Vape upper. Upper equals imagination. Middle equals reflection. Inward turning. Lower
if you see a very big depression...
means nothing. Okay. Got it. That was insightful. Oh, I guess he got rid of his website. Dang. Now, this is going back to the place he was trained at. It's called Concept Therapy. A world where all people are healthy in mind, body, and soul. Consciousness evolved. Okay, Rays of the Dawn study clubs courses about us. It's a place in Texas. We'll have to go through this at some point. Born in 1931 out of the traumatic World War I experiences of Dr. Thurman Fleet, who could not find solutions to his challenges from traditional medicine and theology, what is known today as concept theory has evolved into a nonprofit educational organization grounded in philosophical principles that trace back centuries. Okay, so this is where our buddy, Dr. Goldman was trained in. We'll have to go and investigate that at a later time. Okay, one more and then let's call it a day. Let's see. You are my... just in time. You are your best Valentine. Okay, we'll wrap it up here. I want to hear.
Hey, good morning. Happy
Morning.
Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
I wanted to give you guys a Valentine's message and really
you so
challenge
much.
you on this Valentine's thing. This morning, I was talking to a few of my weight loss patients and my coaching clients, and I sent them a message saying, Happy Valentine's Day. And a few of them responded back saying, hey, I usually don't like Valentine's Day because I'm single. They said, but something's different this year. I said, something's different. I actually am happy because I realized I feel good in my body. You know, this one of my patients is she's down over 15 pounds in under, I think it's about 25 days. And here's the interesting piece. So many of us are searching for the Valentine, that fantasy person that lights us up. But really, if you make yourself your Valentine, meaning you take the time to do things right for you, you take the time to create a healthy body, you take the time to have a clear mind, you take the time to feel your emotions. Like this is one of the most powerful Valentine's Day gifts you can give.
So powerful.
Is give yourself the gift of taking care of you. So many of us buy chocolate and roses and all kinds of stuff for others, which is great. I'm not knocking that. But I want to remind you that your best Valentine person is you. And the best Valentine gift is to take care of you. Because listen, you get one body. You might have many cars, many houses throughout your life, but you get one body in this life. And this body, I can tell you, when this body doesn't feel well, when you've got excess fat, when you've got pain in your body, when you've got dis-ease in your body, it affects your relationships. It affects your career, your income, your emotional state. So just to remind you, give yourself the best Valentine's Day gift and take care of yourself. All right, much love. I'll see you soon.
See you soon. Okay. I need to play that one more. Wow, good job. Okay, well, I missed the, we didn't get to see his video about coffee enemas, his long 30-minute video about coffee enemas, but I want to see his YouTube. Okay, I just want to follow him. I'm going to subscribe to him on YouTube. So let's just do that real quick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's got 11,000 subscribers. Oh, he's got a smile. He's got a smile there. Inspiring you to your highest potential. Health, wellness, inspiration. How to read anyone instantly. What does your forehead tell others? I guess that's what he was trying to talk to us about in that last video. Popular. How to read anyone like a book. 5 personality types. How to control your emotions. That's good. Hidden meaning of forehead wrinkles. What do forehead wrinkles mean? 5 secrets you must know that control all people. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Very good. You get what you focus on. Masters of matter. Reading his face. Live face reading. How to read people just by looking at them. All right. He's got a lot of interesting things to offer us. How thought creates vibration and frequency. And then lately, it's parenting your inner child. How to find life's purpose. How to attract your soulmate, your twin flame. And this is called Quantum Life Mastermind. Okay. This woman lost 14 pounds of fat in only 28 days. Amazing. Whitney lost 13 pounds in 40 days, 22 pounds in 29 days. Awesome. Are you skinny fat? How to cut sugar from your diet. That's what I need. Are heavy metals making you fat? Yes. All right. Then he got a whole forehead system. What your hairline means. Well, he doesn't have one anymore. So what does that mean? All right. Well, let's reconvene. We're going to do parasites. Parasite cleanses next or soon. We got to investigate this guy further. We got to look into other stuff. We got to look into Joe Dispenza again, okay? We got to look into chiropractors. We got to look into it all. We got to do more urine enemas. We got to head on down, get a cake pop enema. You put it in the thing, you mix it up in the blender, and you're going to have a good day, okay? TGIF, you know the deal. Look at me. I'm becoming, this is a sign that I have toxic waste in my body, okay? This is a sign that I have a toxic personality and I'm being too negative. Also, you see my birthmark? Wait, my birthmark? That, it means I wear my heart on my sleeve. And it also means that when they were taking me out with the clamp from the womb, that it was a heart-shaped womb clamp. Okay? Okay? They took me out of the womb when it was dark out. Coffee enemas make me energy filled. I don't know how to write my name, but I know that I soon will. Anyways, I've been so busy lately with work, that I have not, done a whole lot of edit for this YouTube channel. And I am working on it though. And I promise you at some point in the future, I will have an edited video edited for this channel. Okay? That's my promise. That is my earthly agenda for you all. Thanks for watching. I'm going to sing my song now. And then let's do this again soon. Okay? Shall we? Thanks for watching. Bye. We're gonna kick it. Laid back. On a Friday. I like this song. Ay, ay. Starbucks. They're a cool coffee shop out of Seattle. Howard Schultz. Better skedaddle, cause I'm gonna put it at my butt. Rebecca J. Kelly. What's up? You got your tube. You got your bucket. Don't mess around and fuck it up. Am I allowed to say that? I guess I can. Cause we're at the end, man. Casual pasta. Carbon it up. Like lasagna. Could you have a marinara enema? If you're Italian. Yeah. That means yes. Rainy Cannon knows best. If you pee on your hand, put it there. I recommend you do that for a week, then intuitively you will know that pee is bad for me. That's what the conclusion I would come to. Not these wellness influencers though, they come to the other conclusion, weirdly enough. Right, DD? DD needs to take a pee. Also called urine therapy. You can make anything seem like a therapy if you try hard. Trust me. Lillian Massey knows. That's how it goes. Sometimes you just have to live your life and not try to do every protocol that may exist. Can you imagine doing knife therapy? That would be weird, but I'm sure it will come up at some point. Heather DeMayo. Welcome to the show. Were you here watching live? Or will you watch later on? When I'm gone. Oh, don't cry. We're all just getting by. And Mary. I used to know a guy named Harry. Harrison, actually. That was my mom's dog's name. He was really cool. And, not ironically, he was also hairy. Now we have Taro. Where did she go? She left me in my room all alone. And yes, I can. That's my slogan in life. Obama stole it from me. Vote for me. Ooh. Joms. Are you hooked up into your enema kit, Joms? Time to drop some bombs from the tube. Make sure you got the lube. Yeah. Make sure to add that essential oil. And make sure to boil your water and put it in the tube. But wait 20 minutes. Or it may burn you. Yeah, boob. Okay. Lisa B. How many parasites do you see when you do the coffee enema treatment? Heather hopes like, nope, I didn't see any. Well, that means that they must be hiding inside internally. Right, girly pop? Heck yes. El Cholo's kid said that the parasites must have hid. Must be. Because black mold are also parasites. I guess, right? I don't know. Not Jenna Cash. She's got a stash of Happy Bum products. Happy Bum, Happy Tum. But don't consume anything orally because that's morally bankrupt. Starry Nights, thanks for the memberships. Everyone thinks you're all right. Do you want a frappuccino? Or just a bite of my pumpkin loaf? You're an oaf. Lindsay Walden. Why don't you call in to the hotline? happybum.enema.com 1-800 enema. That probably is a real phone number. And say, I have an emergency. I tried to do a headstand in the shower and then I fell. Now I've lost the tube. Oh well. Carasoto. Have you found Toto on your yellow brick road? I wanna go to Oz for a good cause. Crystal G. Oh wait. Candy Dragon, what happened? Harry Mack vibes. I appreciate you still. Did I miss it? Oh, my name is still up there, but I had to cancel my membership. Oh my gosh, you're fine. That's because I didn't look at the list. Because I was having a tryst with my camera gear. Oh dear. One more time. Better hope that my Lyme doesn't prevent me from doing this last song. Crystal G. I don't know about me. I think I'm going insane. My mental clarity is lame. I need to get a coffee enema for my brain. Alaska Blood Tundra. Thank you also for the gifted memberships. You're 100% a cool person. Wow, that was a good rhyme. Thank you so much. Hey, Console. I've used this before, but you're like Rapunzel, hanging from a tower with long hair. What does your hairline mean? Our dude that we just watched on YouTube would love to tell you. Kimberly Harris smiles. I hope you clean your tiles after you do your coffee enema on the floor. And make sure you look at your friends' showers before you crawl in there. You never know what they do in there. Jorbin. You know what I'm talking about, Jorbin. Jorbin's been lorbin around. What is lorbin? It's when you don't make a sound because you've discovered something crazy in your friend's pantry. A Stanley cup that's labeled coffee enema cup. Gross. Nicole Campbell. She don't want to take that gamble. Am I right? Life is not a slot machine where you should think twice about taking risks, right? Candy Dragon. It's okay. I'll forgive you for canceling your membership. It really is okay. Promise. I'm being honest. I'm forgiving. Because I'm sliving. I'm young living, right, Tiffany? Let's have breakfast at yours. But not coffee, because I only take that anally now. Thank you. Shells Marie, you want to grab lunch? Maybe brunch? Just a hunch? Hey, what about mimosas? Anal mimosas are my favorite drink to drink. Cheech. I gotta teach the world about this. Bubbles are actually good for you because it cleanses your lower and upper intestines. Philly turned Texan, you love intestine. Old talk. That's all I know about. Your intestines be infesting with parasites and black mold and all the things that make you go cold at night. Brr, if only you had a coffee to put up there. Right away, you could get not chilly and you'd be okay. Thank you, everybody. I will see you soon. Goodbye.